Welcome, everyone, to the Call of the Sea, yet another episodic adventure in the Elmer Sea in the world of Mervalda, off the coast of Vindmark. The world set up by the kind folks at Dundurdagar. We've just sort of adopted that as our world for this campaign, and so there we are. And last time we were in the village. Let me put up a map here. The village of Yarnborg. And I got a map here. Here's Yarnborg. And we had been looking for the Dwarven Smith's tome. We found the tome, but then we heard there was a problem in the mine. Well, some orcs had stolen Dane's tome, and we had been told that there was some sort of demon, something or other in the mine, so we went to investigate. And in there we found a few of the miners, and each one had a specific task for us to complete. Go take care of the cleaner, which turned out to be a gelatinous cube, or go take care of those little fire imps that have burst out through a crevasse in the mine. And then lastly, we found Dane Bearclaw's sister, Ina, who was standing near a huge rift in the stone, and hot gases were coming up, the glow of magma was down below, and a demon popped up. Well, this demon, we believe, had been sent here by none other than Captain Silverbeard, who has been a thorn in our side. It seems as though, we've been able to piece it together, Silverbeard summoned this demon here to lay waste to the town, and then he would just swoop in and take whatever he wanted. But he didn't count on us arriving here first. And so we managed to take care of the demon and save the town. And as we were getting ready to leave, we looked out over the sea, and here comes this ship with black sails. And noticing our own ship, the William, in the harbor, it quickly did an about-face and began to head out. And so, wasting no time, we raced to the William to give pursuit. Now, when we pick up the session presently, we'll start with some vignettes. Let's go back to our main screen. And so let's start with our captain, William. Do you have a vignette for us?
Aye, William will turn to the crew and look off into the distance, looking at the sea as he recalls in his mind the first time he encountered the scoundrel Silverbeard. It was nearly 30 years ago. I had been but a young duck. We were 2 months out on a whaling vessel out of Half Bay in the northern waters, hunting the whale fishies. We'd seen some spouts, and the captain had given the order to lower the longboats. We sailed out after the whales, and after a time we'd gotten one, drew him in and drowned him. We're preparing to take him back to the ship, and it was a foggy morning. And then from the fog there came, as though the devil himself, a great ship with black sails, and a black flag flying with a skull upon it of silver. He came upon our vessel, before we could react. He slammed into our side and boarded it, killing the crew and the captain on board, and taking whatever goods we had. He burned the ship and scuttled it, left us for dead out there. But the worst thing he did is leave us. As he sailed by, we could see him on board the deck. The scoundrel himself, Silverbeard, a nasty-looking fellow with a silver beard grinning as he left us for dead. We were stranded for days until an old merchant vessel came by and found us. And to our luck, we were rescued. But to this day, I vowed to drive a harpoon through his heart should I ever come across him again. And today is that day.
Boots, do you have a vignette for us as well?
Oh, nothing so particular. I think Boots is definitely regaling everybody with all of the tavern rumors he's picked up about Silverbeard and his cruel, deading ways.
Is there a particular rumor, perhaps? Maybe the way he tortures prisoners, or the way he pillages towns or raids shipping? Have you heard anything like that?
Well, as I heard it, almost as a bit of a cruel pastime, Silverbeard likes to lend money to folk who can't pay it back, only to torture them with the contract. A cruel delight.
So when we first met Silverbeard, this is similar to what had happened. We had gone over to the Maiden's Isle, and that's where we saw the wreck of a ship. And the longboat was missing, and we found this man who had been skinned, flayed alive, and staked to the ground. Apparently he had owed some money, and he had gone over there to try to make amends, and Silverbeard took his toll in that man's flesh. And so you have borne witness to the cruelty of Silverbeard, indeed. So many of these stories that you hear, there's likely an element of truth, if not complete fact, in them. And it makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up to think about it. But we can see his ship now ahead of us, and this may be the opportunity to scourge the seas of this terrible soul. What about Wolfhund? Do you have a vignette for us?
No. Alas, when you take a look at Wolfhund, he is just conked out, having had nightmares for weeks on end.
they're finally at an end, though, right?
They're finally at an end, capable of it. You might see his paws, wag a little bit, almost in excitement.
Now, one of his paws is now wooden, correct?
Yes, indeed. It is perfectly carved and capable of holding things, which has been an absolute delight to have, given that he's been missing an entire arm for who knows how long at this point. He is delighted at the new change, and frequently rubs it as a lucky charm.
Excellent. I love it. How about Mishka? Do you have a vignette for us?
Not really. I imagine Mishka's just sort of down in the hold, training, practicing, mentally preparing, doing his, mentalist, whatever.
His meditations or something?
Yeah, meditation. My mind went blank. I couldn't think of the
great
words.
Mentalist we have with us. His mind goes blank.
Right.
You know that your skills will be sorely needed, and you will be taxed to your limit today.
Right.
So you take that time for that peaceful reflection on your life
Exactly.
and what it's led up to. Excellent.
Exactly.
And Antaeus, you're joining the William. We've kind of talked a little bit about how you get here. Have you decided how you join the William? How you come aboard, or have begged to be allowed to sail with this motley crew?
Antaeus is a rather large, imposing human knight, clad in armor from head to toe. His armor is really dented in certain areas, and there's a prominent scratch, which looks almost like a tiger claw down the front. Returning recently from the frozen, untamed lands of Yorheim, with Reynard's retribution at his side, he's looking for adventure and treasure, and sees maybe the opportunity here to fill his wallet, but also his thirst for adventure with this crew.
And William, when you see this incredibly armored individual asking for passage to earn his keep with his hammer, you probably are drawn to the turtle or the tortoise that you've seen on your travels, and you know that their hard armored backs are proof against many weapons. What would William say to Antaeus?
Aye, you look like you can hold yourself and haul an anchor chain or two and perhaps swab the poop deck. I think you'd make a fine addition to the crew.
Could always be the anchor as well with that heavy armor if we needed to. In fact, we have a blade that lets you breathe underwater. He could just put that in his teeth and sink down with a rope and secure the William to the seafloor if he had to. Hopefully it doesn't come to that, though.
I think the descent would be okay, but the return might be difficult.
That might be a little tough. And how about Cutter? You were not with us last time. Do you have a vignette for what Cutter was up to? If I recall, Fergus said that you got really sick.
Yeah.
So do you have a vignette for us?
Yeah, Fergus described how he rescued Cutter from Exile Isle, and he was left in a fugue state of some sort of fever dream. And so I think as the last adventure cut out, we saw the black sails of Silverbeard
Yes.
sailing away, and the crew gets in their longboat to race out to the William. And as they arrive at the William, they see a small skiff anchored nearby in the style of the Frogkin, and it's curious to them. And as they come to anchor next to or tie up next to the ship of the William, two small frog heads, children almost, look out, and you hear a clear young voice call, "Puddle, paddle, come back!" And as they all look up, a rope ladder is thrown down as Cutter peers over the edge and says, "Come on, we've got work to do." And as each one climbs the ladder, they do like the what is it, the predator hand clasp.
The arm wrestle.
And he gives a hug because Cutter's. I haven't played Cutter in I guess since March, so
yeah, it's
I've
been a minute.
stealing stuff all day to get back into character. But yeah, he has one of his normally brown eyes has this blue swirl in it, and he describes how his adopted niece and nephew had somehow intuited through the Brine Mother and I forget the name of our friend, the leader of the Frog People, but had sent them to cure him with some potions and magic and kind of break his fever. And so it was either that or the banishing of Barzul that brought him back, and he's ready to go.
Excellent. And I had to look it up. Nosbly was the name
Nosbly,
of the
yeah.
frog person. If you recall, on Exile Island, you had a choice encounter with the Brine Mother, and you were gifted something. It was essentially a magical talent, and I think I've got it on your sheet. Where is it? Under skills.
So I've got Judgment.
Judgment,
Which
yes.
is the new...
Yep, and then you did learn a spell. You've got Accusal, and you also have some scrolls that have other spells. Condemnation and Damnation. And those weigh heavy in your mind as we head out. Let's jump right to the action. Let me take us here. Excellent. So here we see the William on the bottom right and up and slightly starboard of us. We see the Gilded Widow. That is Captain Silverbeard's ship. We're at a distance of just under 200 meters from there, 180 meters or so. Now, if you recall, we do have a big ballista on the deck of the William now, a giant dwarven crossbow that they crafted for us. If anyone wants to use that, it takes two people to use. Let me drop it into the chat. We've got 12 ballista bolts. There's our ballista. You can throw that on your character sheet. It's uses the crossbow skill. It takes a crew of 2 people to operate and fire the weapon, and 2 rounds to reload. The bolts deliver 2d20 points of damage. The range is 100 meters. Now, you could fire this at a longer range, and you would suffer a bane on the roll. But if we can gain some speed and some get a little closer to the Gilded Widow, we have a chance. Now, Cutter, you're up in the crow's nest. Give me a spot hidden roll as you glance with the spyglass at the Gilded Widow.
Do I have a boon for that spyglass?
You do. Nice. You gaze up and you see a few different crew members aboard the Gilded Widow. This is the first time you have seen the crew. There is a large, imposing fellow, and you see him shouting. He wields a whip in one hand, and he's lashing folks back and forth. You see another fellow that must be his twin brother. And let me post a picture of that. This one wields a giant bronze anchor, swinging it about, and these two look gigantic. They must be 7 feet tall and very fierce looking. You also see a few others. You see where is it? You see a man that is up in the crow's nest of the Gilded Widow, and he is staring back at you. And he does not have a spyglass, but he looks. In fact, he raises his arm to hail you, waves at you for a moment, and then gives you a terribly obscene gesture. You scan the deck, and you see a female on the deck, and she looks rather mysterious. Very young, very fierce looking. She's got some strange scars on her face. And then you see the man himself, the one you come to slay. You see Captain Silverbeard. And you see him shouting orders to the various members of the crew. And you see a few other people going here and there, but it's hard to make out anyone in particular. Now, what do you call down to the crew? Do you give any sort of warning, or let William know what you see?
Yeah, I think he'd call to Boots and say, "Prepare ourselves, first mates. They're a stout crew. Some of them look mighty deadly, but we're deadlier still." And he'll raise a fist.
Excellent. William, I need a seamanship roll as you get the crew underway.
Aye, William will pull out his pipe carved from the tusk of a walrus and take a few puffs.
Nice. You shout out orders. You belay them to the first mate, who will then divvy them out. The orders are sound. Boots, what is the order that you relay to the crew? Do you give anyone anything in specific to how we can best pursue? We've got the wind at our backs, but so does the Gilded Widow.
I think Boots, not to anybody specifically, but first order of business would be preparing the ballista. If we could hit the sails or damage them in some way, that would be best.
Give me a roll for that. Give me a persuasion roll with a boon.
Right. And for some reason, I can't open my character sheet.
If you push C, does it open it?
No. I had it open and it just closed on me, and I can't open it back up.
Hit F5, maybe refresh your browser, see if that helps.
I have already.
And still nothing?
Yeah.
Let me make sure we've got Boots. User configuration. Yep, I show you as Boots. Let me boot you, and then come back in. Go ahead and rejoin. We'll see if that if that refreshes. But he gives the order to prepare the ballista, and it'll take 2 folk to do that. Who wants to take that job? We need someone that's going to be the loader and someone that will be the shooter. The loader, it's a heavy task, a lot of strength required to crank that back, and the shooter, someone with a good skill in crossbows. Any volunteers?
Aye, and the bolts be stored on the forecastle. You'll find them up there.
My crossbow is 7.
Boots is pretty good. He's got 17 for crossbow, but he could also use his whistle to give people boons. Might be better. That said, I still can't open the sheet, which is odd.
Dang. Let me...
Does your HUD work? The little, I forget what they call it, but the one where you can
the
access
combat
your
HUD.
skills through the...
Yeah,
the
that
combat
just opened up. Yeah.
Then you should be able to click on skills from there. Or if I drag Boots onto the map, you're not floating out at sea, but then can you click on that to open your character?
No, that doesn't work either. Weird.
Are you on the the right tool on the upper left toolbar, the token controls, the actor, and then the select token.
I should be, but even then, if I go to the actors tab, it also can't open there.
Yeah, it still won't
so-
open. Gosh.
Yeah, weird. I can open the combat HUD, but I've never used the skills for that. Where I don't see that there.
So if you
I mean, there's like
like an arrow.
combat stuff, but
The top
Oh,
of your
it's-
picture, I think there's like an arrow. I think it usually slides on a
attributes
tray
and skills.
above.
Yeah, there you go. That opens up. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I guess that'll do. Yeah,
Work around for now.
it is.
I wonder if it's just this scene. If it is, I can switch us off of this scene. Do you want to take the shot? You have a 17, which is insane, with crossbow.
Yeah. I was supposed to do that earlier. Yeah, I can. That is pretty good. But yeah, I suppose I've got pretty good eye. I would like to take the shot if I could get a loader.
Yeah, you head down, and with the persuasion, that'll give a boon. Antaeus, you might be the strongest. Do you wanna give that a go?
Absolutely. Antaeus, eager to prove his worth, more than happy to load.
Yes.
He can.
Strength roll with a boon. Excellent. Crossbow is loaded. Boots. You raise it up. You try to get a reading of the wind, of the rocking of the ship, of the Gilded Widow likewise rocking and shifting. You've not fired this before, but you trust in Dane Bearclaw's expertise. Go ahead and take that shot. Oh, you just missed it by one.
Okay, well,
do you
we will
wanna
push
push?
that. Yeah, sure. Oh dear. Well, I just gave all that orders. And
There's a hit. Nice.
I think it might be. I put that ballista on my sheet, and that's when it closed, and I can't open it up again. If you can open my sheet, if you delete that off of it, maybe that would
Yeah.
help. I don't know. Might be related.
You know what? When I click on your character, it doesn't work either.
Huh. Yeah, I think it's related to the ballista, funny enough, but weird. But the HUD workaround works, so thank you for
Let me
that.
see if I go to a different map if this will work. Give me just a second. Oh my goodness, yeah. I can open. That is so weird. I can open the others, but I can't open yours. Let me drop another token down. Okay, I have no idea how that broke it. No one else had the ballista on there.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I don't. I guess it's 2d10, isn't it?
2d20.
Oh, okay. Wow. He's trying to aim for more like the I don't even know what you'd call it. Not the sail itself, but one of the structures holding it up.
Mast.
Oh, on a 2d20. Wow.
Okay, that is disturbing. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, but you managed to hit, and you're like aiming for like the mast that goes up, or like the cross piece that holds the actual cloth, or aiming for the cloth or the rigging. What's your specific target?
Yeah, it would be the mast going up. It's a ballista bolt, so it's not going to like really screw the sail much.
You see your bolt plunk square into the third mast, the rearmost mast, and as it does, it embeds in and actually passes partway through, and you see the wood buckle outwards as the force forces the wood out against itself, and that mast is now weakened significantly. As that happens, the William begins to gain speed. I'm going to move us up. We've got Mishka and Wolfhund. What are the two of you doing while the rest have done their actions here? We're beginning to move up. Anything in particular that you want to do?
Are we planning on Like when we get close, are we planning on boarding their ship?
That's a good question.
I think we will have to. What do you think, Captain?
Aye, if I intend to drive my harpoon through his heart, we'll need to be close.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'm probably going to start casting like stone skin and stuff to get ready.
Okay. You can go ahead
Maybe
and do
power
that.
level 3. Yes.
Nice. Excellent. And what about Wolfund?
Wolfund is just going to make sure that there's enough medical supplies that's ready for the upcoming fight.
Give me a healing roll as you look over the supplies, make sure that the bandages are where you want them. You've got scalpels ready.
Sure.
Can Cutter scan the shoreline for the horizon for any place that they may try to run to, or?
Yes, absolutely. Give me a spot hidden with a bane. You will get a boon from the spyglass.
So a straight roll.
Straight roll. Thank goodness for that that boon on the healing roll, Wolfund. You get everything set up. You realize you're not missing anything. You even have your Iobrine over there that you have been very fond of. You've got a nice supply of that as well.
Oh, almost.
Ooh, do you push that, Cutter?
No, I think not. It's the storms are making it difficult.
It makes it rough to see. You can see that it's dark on the horizon. You think that's a squall, just a sheet of rain coming down, and it looks like the Gilded Widow is headed for that. Now, as it has slowed and we begin to gain on it, you see something come out of the back of the Gilded Widow, and it begins to slowly drift towards us. Let's go back to William. You see this. You don't need a spot hidden or anything. It looks like a small raft. It's got a little sail on it, and it's just slowly drifting towards us.
Aye, well, I think it will be fine. I think that our next shot, tie a rope to the end of the ballista bolt and hit the front mast, and it'll take us hard to starboard. We'll tangle him up in a rope.
Captain,
Aye, what's it be?
I got a bad feeling about that floating thing out there. I think we should avoid it.
Aye, I'll take us hard to starboard. We'll miss it.
Take the William hard to starboard. Turn right. You'll slow a little bit because of you're coming out of the main part of the wind, but you begin to get out of the path of this thing as it drifts towards us. Now, as it gets closer, Cutter, you can see that there's something on this raft. You can see a light, very faint. It looks like there's a lantern, a little brass lantern on there, and there's a candle inside that's burning. It's not super bright, but you can see the flicker of that flame. And as you do, you notice that the wind around the William begins to slacken. It begins to weaken as the Gilded Widow continues to move onwards. And you are losing the sail in the William.
We remind me, we don't. Valeria Flan has the lantern.
Yes, the
that we
Lantern of
recovered,
Calm
right?
Waters. Yep, she has it, or had it.
Had it, yeah. Okay. He'll call down to the captain and say, "We're losing her."
William, you can see that your sheets, your sails are beginning to slacken. They're no longer pressed firm by the wind. You don't know if it was the turn or what, but suddenly you have lost most of your forward momentum. You're just drifting. And even the breeze that was blowing at your back is gone.
Aye, perhaps it be that raft. Perhaps we ought to take it out. I don't think blowing on the sails would do him any good.
And the Gilded Widow continues with strong wind at her back to blow. It's almost like you're in the eye of a storm.
Can Cutter try to take a shot at this lantern?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if so he would maybe it's so he's got a bow and he's also got a sling. I don't know if the sling is powerful enough, but
The sling
his bow
probably
skills are
doesn't
not
have
good.
the range. The bow,
Right.
I think, will have range there.
He'll make an attempt with Sure Strike, which he's been practicing some with. Just one away from a critical.
Ooh. So I was going to say it'll take a critical to hit the candle, but you hit the lantern, and the lantern is knocked over, but still the wind has not abated. What about Boots? You can see what Cutter's doing. He's pointing at that raft, fires a shot at it.
Antaeus, you've got a good arm there. Maybe best. We've only got 11 left, but it may be best to try to take that raft out. Cutter probably has the right of it. And we can see that he is getting pretty far away over there.
Yeah. He's definitely gained distance between us. We take another ballista shot.
It's a precious resource, but I'm inclined to. This thing is... Well, we are also turning. That doesn't help our speed, but...
You want me to try to take a regular crossbow shot first?
Yep, please do.
Just to try to save the... Oh.
Oh. Do you push that?
Not very, yeah, I'm not very good at crossbows, but there we go.
There we go. Nice. With this hit, you strike the bottom of the lantern, and it goes off of the raft and into the sea. And when this happens, the wind almost immediately begins to pick up. Now, the Gilded Widow has gained a little bit more distance, but we also are able to move forward a stretch, as though the storm has come back.
I thought it was like dynamite on that raft at first.
Me too. That's 100% what I thought. I thought it was like a fireboat.
All right, William, you've got the wind at your back again. What's the order?
Hey, we'll turn to port and we'll follow her. If I need to, I'll get oars and row out to her. I won't let her get away.
You turn again to port and begin to follow. And you're making good speed. As you go by that little raft, your sails are so much larger, you go much more rapidly than the raft does. You can see that this looks like this was hastily made, maybe the remnants of a dining table that they used in the mess on the Gilded Widow, and they attached this mast to it, and that lantern, if it was the lantern of calm waters, you know that's a very valuable artifact, but it's now sinking down to the bottom of the sea. But this means you can continue your pursuit.
Could I try to fish it out?
Yes, absolutely. How do you propose to fish that out?
Using the fishing rod that we keep for times when we need to eat
Nice.
out at sea. I'm going to try to hook it.
Give me a hunting and fishing roll.
Could Cutter assist from the crow's nest of calling out where to cast? He'll point there. I see it.
Boon,
Still,
you see it. It's just below the surface of the water. The central part of the lantern is filling with water, and as it does, it begins to sink. But it's not far. So throw a boon on that. Oh, you got it. Okay. Let me. You hook it, and it doesn't fight like a normal a fish would, but this is the lantern of calm waters. And as you reel it up, you've seen this lantern before. Early on your very first adventure in the Call of the Sea, you found this lantern and took it back to Valeria Flan. Now, it had a white candle in there. This candle, however, is black. Black and tarry.
Hey, Boots.
Aye.
What if we send this right back at them? Tie it to a bolt.
Oh,
Ooh.
well, no harm in trying. Aye, great idea.
That is awesome. And you continue to advance towards them. Give us that shot, Boots.
All right, let's see. Oh,
Oh, again, man.
what is... He is embarrassing
Wow.
himself tonight. Wow, yeah, hold on. Oh, my God.
No.
Wow.
We recovered this wonderful artifact. Let's lash it to a bolt and fire it at a ship that's moving out in the ocean. And you see it arc gracefully over the boiling sea, just over the top of the Gilded Widow. And you see a huge splash in the water just up ahead. And as you see that splash down, you see another ship come into view that is coming dangerously close to the Gilded Widow. It comes out of the squall, the wall of water, and you see this other ship, and you can see from here a few people, and they're waving their arms and scrambling to try and get the ship turned. And it does turn slightly, but the Gilded Widow turns towards it and rams it.
Aye, Cutter, what flag be that other ship flying?
Cutter, you look and you see it has a flag, and it is it's from Viddenmark. This is from one of the coastal towns. In fact, you know this town. We went there shortly. We just kind of glossed over it. Let me take us to our map. This was from Saltholm, and so here we are in the William. We're probably out to sea, like out over here, but this is from Saltholm. Let's go back to our chase.
And that was where... Was that where Valeria was, or where
No,
the...
so Valeria was
shipment-
down at the bottom.
shipment
That's
was
where
from there.
the guy that ran the shipments
Mhm.
that we
Yeah,
tracked down.
First
Yes.
bad guy in Oyster Cove.
Yep, that's where he was at. I'm trying to find his name. His name was Vestro Sylvanus.
Yeah.
That's the town he's from. You see the Gilded Widow smash into the side of this ship, and it immediately begins to list to starboard. You see Cutter, looks like someone fall off of the ship and into the water. And then
Man overboard!
the Gilded Widow will quickly right itself and begin to race away. As this happens, I'm going to move us all up a little bit. You get a little closer to this wreck, and you can see that there's a few people on the deck of this ship. And I'm going to take us to another map. So they're over here on the left-hand side. You can see, looks like a child and a young woman and an older man on the ship. They've pulled the child from the water. She's sopping wet. Their ship is damaged, perhaps not beyond repair, but there's a huge hole in the side of the ship, and you can see water flooding in. As you pull up alongside, still in pursuit, do you stop to render aid, or do you just go after Silverbeard? William, what is your choice as captain?
Well, in traditional fashion, the choice of rendering aid is always left to the first mate, so I look to Boots. What do you think, Boots?
Boots, angry and disheartened, scowling, I think. He'll say, "Aye, Captain, Silverbeard's hoping to prey on our affections. I don't think we can waste the time. We must go on."
Aye, we can come back for him once we've sunk Silverbeard.
Captain, medical aid must be rendered as immediate as possible. If there is something wrong with the child, we must assist.
Well, if you can get the anchor down in time and not lose us much wind, I guess we could stop, but it'll have to be quick.
Every minute you tarry here is more distance that Silverbeard gains.
He might as well already be gone.
Cutter from up in the crow's nest pats his side, and he's carrying the shrill horn, the shrill battle horn from our good friend Screech. Screech, I think.
Yep.
The Unsinkable. He could call on that and ask that hopefully the Brine Mother would make the penguins good on their aid, and that Captain Screech could come rescue these folks. But I don't know how much he trusts the horn.
Ooh.
Probably worth a shot. We really don't want to risk losing Captain Silverbeard.
Yeah. All right. He'll pull it out, put it to his lips, and blow.
It's a high-pitched, kind of off-pitch sound. It's almost two disharmonic notes at the same time. And you get done, you're like, yeah, that sounds like Screech. And you blast it again, and you hear it echo out over the water. And you trust that the Brine Mother will carry that to where it needs to be heard. Now, will Screech arrive in time? You don't know. Do you leave the horn with them so that they can continue to blow, or do you wave and wish them well and head on your way?
Yeah, I mean, if the ship is passing on, if that's what we're doing, I think he would toss it as hard as he could towards the woman.
Do you toss them any other supplies or anything? Just the horn?
Aye, toss him a
Cut
case
it
of
out,
apricot brandy. That'll get him through whatever ails them.
They could strip the paint off the hull anyway with it. Maybe you
We
get
could,
a barrel with a few supplies in there.
We could have our brave wolf Fergus, who's down below, jump off and aid them and stay with them.
Swim over there, Fergus. I like it. Is that an order from the captain? Do you send Fergus over there?
Aye, Fergus, you best be headed over there and render aid. We'll come back for you once we've taken care of the scoundrel.
You see Fergus come out, and he's in kind of scant clothes. He's got like a loincloth, maybe bare-chested, a bandana on his head. Aye, Captain! And he grabs the horn and jumps into the water and begins to swim across. As the William passes by this ship, Fergus is paddling frantically across to render what aid he can. And just as you pass by, you look back and you wave at Fergus. You see the telltale fin of a shark crest the water as Fergus continues to swim. But by then you've moved on, and who knows what will happen to poor Fergus. Let's go back to the chase. I'm going to put this ship back here. As you move by, tell Fergus, good luck, good job. Go with the Brine Mother. And
It's okay.
continue-
Whatever Fergus loses, we have a good person to get a replacement limb from.
Yep, absolutely. So he'll have 2 wooden legs and 2 wooden arms, but he'll still be. Maybe he'll swim faster than the shark. We don't know. We'll find out.
He's saved our necks all more than once. I'm sure he can save those fine folk.
As the wreck of the Pearl Swan, the ship that you pass, as well as that small raft, drift back behind you, you continue to gain on the Gilded Widow. It's out of the range of your ballista now, but you continue to force the issue. Now, normally we would have rests and meals. William, do we forego those things to continue pursuit? Do you keep everyone on the general alert, or What do you do with the crew? You know that they need rest, they need food, but can you spare a man at this point?
Oh no, roll out one of them barrels of the brandy. That'll keep you going through the night. We need to stay on his tail.
Excellent. As we get closer, let me take us to a map here. Night has fallen and the storm has gotten worse, but we begin to draw almost up alongside. Their mast is damaged, and we finally have a chance to see what they have, what they bring to this. And as the William comes up next to their ship, you can see the crew in full array. Cutter, up in the crow's nest, you see that fellow that was looking at you. You can see Captain Silverbeard here on the deck, along with that woman with the scars on her face. You see a few other fellows on the ship as well. One of them is... let me grab this guy. He's got eyes that seem to glow. It's as though he holds the very storm in his hand as he chants words of power, urging wind to fill the sails. You see those two big brute brothers here, Barnacle and Brine. You see a young boy as well, the ship's boy. Can't be more than 8 or 9 years old, and he prowls the deck. The captain sends him up into the most dangerous and narrow of places to check on the sails. And then you see another female. I don't know why AI makes everything like overly sexual, but here's another female that with many tattoos on her body, and she likewise stands firm against the storm, feeling the blow of the wind and the rain along her face and through her hair. And as we draw close, we're going to go into combat. This is our first chance to strike a blow against Silverbeard himself. Let me grab...
Am I able to cast Power Fist before that starts?
Yes, absolutely. You will have time to do that.
Yes.
Nice. All right, and if everyone wants to draw a card... Get some music going here. Let me draw for them. All right, William, you're up first.
Aye, William will say 100 gold pieces to whoever takes one out first, and he will, if anyone wants to switch first, he'll let them go first.
Aye, Captain. If you let me go first, I can direct everybody with my whistle.
Aye, that's a good idea.
Let's swap with Boots. Boots, you're up.
Yes, and he will start to just give general orders, prepare for battle, and, get everybody where they need to be. So that's boons for everybody.
Excellent. Let's go to Gull Eye. He's got a bow, and he draws back on this bow, and he takes aim at Cutter up in the crow's nest, and he fires Gull Eye's plinker across at you. Oh, and with a demon.
Nice.
Oh wow! Okay, that's awesome. So he's out of arrows. As the ship rocks, you see all these arrows in a small bucket just spill out and dump all over into the sea. And he's raising his fist and shouting out curses. You can only imagine what profanities he must be shouting out. Cutter, you're up.
The Brian Mother watches over me. And he will... so many targets. I think he's going to target this Keta Witch, the one with the scars.
Nice.
And he'll use his it's not his best weapon, but in this storm I think he's going to keep using the Sure Strike bow from the Exile Isle. And roll. Oh, I forgot the boon, but I didn't.
Roll another d20 just in case you get a dragon.
And actually, where's the d20? There it is. So that one failed, but I would have had the boon from Boots.
Okay,
I got the same thing. So I think I'm going to push.
If you want to push, just take a condition and then just roll again
sense.
with a boon.
I think he'll be a little disheartened, and he will roll Sure Strike once more with a boon.
Oh, thank goodness for the boon. It's still a fail, but not a mishap.
No mishap. All right, that's it.
William.
Hey, we're gonna give her the same treatment, and I'm going to turn her hard and ram right into the side of Silverbeard's ship.
Give me a seamanship roll. You want to do this without damaging your ship as much as possible. Nice. So we're now close enough. If anyone wants to board, you can move across. That also applies to the enemies, as
Excellent.
this fellow here will leap across. And he will go after Antaeus. With a longsword. Antaeus, that's going to be a hit. Now you can parry that. You can try to evade it. You can take the hit. You've got defensive, so you could use that rather than your action to try to parry that. What would Antaeus do? Damon, are you here? Are you muted? Damon, are you with us? Are you muted by chance? Alright. Well, Damon's going to take the hit. Antaeus will receive this blow. His armor will block all of it, so no worries there. Mishka.
Okay, well, I guess first order of business is I see the magic user, and I'm going to try to shut him down.
Excellent.
Ooh, brave.
So I am going to power fist him. Where is... Oh, there it is. Unarmed. And I had power level 3. So that's an extra 3d6, right?
Yep.
Oh, and I get a boon, right?
Yep.
You do, yeah.
Come on. Yeah.
Nice.
15 damage. Just punch him right in the face before he can do anything.
He is going to... Let's see, is he going to do this? Oh man, that's expensive. Yep. He's going to cast Magic Shield, which will negate your Power Fist. Your punch will still work. Your 1d6. So, which was 6 damage. So he'll take 6.
6 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then
Can you hear me
he's-
now?
Yep, now I can hear you. Excellent.
Okay. I don't know what happened. My mic just cut out there.
You got hit, but you didn't take any damage.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and take that hit then.
Okay. Yep. You're good. And now it's your turn. How fortuitous! You've got a guy right in front of you.
All right, so I'm going to introduce him to Reynard's Retribution.
Nice. Roll damage. He is going to fast footwork this. And he avoids it. But at the cost of willpower. And he's actually going to shift over a little bit closer, kind of in between you and Wolfwood. Keta Vane, the Rope Witch. She's going to activate Berserker. And she's going to go after Mishka. Oops, sorry. Move the wrong token. There we go.
Yeah, probably shouldn't have jumped all the way over there.
It's just a quick jump back, though.
Yeah.
So she will get a boon on this for the Berserker. That is a hit. Mishka, do you take it?
Yeah, I'll take it. I have my stone skin at level 3, so...
Yeah. Not bad. 11. You take 3 points of damage. I went ahead and applied that to
Okay.
you.
Thanks.
And now Barnacle, the big guy, will jump across. And he's going for Antaeus. He's got a scimitar. He's going to try to topple you. Ooh. Okay, you need to make an evade roll. You need to beat a 2. Otherwise, you are knocked prone.
And you get a boon from the whistle.
Yep. Oh, and you have a bane for your armor, so you'll be prone. Let me mark you prone. Right there. Perfect. Silverbeard himself.
Yeah.
He is going to activate backstabbing. And he goes at Mishka.
Do fast footwork.
He gets a boon. This will do 1d8 additional damage. Nice. So you can fast footwork that.
Yeah. And then, so, evade. Do I get the boon on the evade?
You do.
Yes.
Okay. Oof.
Oof, thank goodness. So you evade the blow and you can move 1 square.
Can I move to this one?
Yes.
Okay.
Nettle. The boy. The boy races back here next to the woman. Bargain storm touched. He is going to cast Tempest's Fury. Right, let's see. I need to pick a target. Tempest Fury. He calls upon the Storm God's might to smite his foes with a lash of lightning. This bolt of pain and thunder strikes straight down into a foe and does not spread. Tempest Fury is singular and deadly. And he is going to target... I'm actually going to make a random roll here to see who he targets. He targets Boots. Tempest Fury. Send to Boots. Oh, shoot. Boots, you can try to evade that. You'll need to roll a dragon.
Oh, good. Well,
If you want
he's gonna
to.
die, so he might as well give it a go.
Slip and slide. You get a boon on it.
This keeps happening. I die right at the beginning of the fight.
Oh, no. He's going to actually save his willpower. I'm going to be generous. Oh, jeez. Boots, you get drilled. You're not dead, but you are dying. The worst part is that ends the whistle.
Good.
Wolf.
I will rush over to Boots' aid. And I will cast Cheat Wound. I actually target him. At power level 3.
Nice.
I succeed. Roll healing.
Not bad. I'll heal Boots. Excellent. You still have movement left, Wolfwound, if you want to take it. Oh, actually, Wolfwound, you were standing right here next to this guy. I need an evade roll.
Was I in close combat with him? I didn't realize that.
So yeah, he's right adjacent to you. So you can still go do that. You'll just need to make an evade roll. Otherwise, he'll get a free attack. Not that he'll hit you, but he gets a chance to hit you.
Okay.
Yep, no problem. Then you still have a little bit of movement left if you want to take it. You've moved 1, 2. You can move 4 more squares if you like.
I will move to right here.
Okay. Brian, the big guy, he will leap across as well. And he's going to target either Boots, William, or Wolf. Goes after Wolf. So he's going to step right in. This is the guy with the big brass anchor. He swings it over his head, slamming it down towards you. And that's a miss. Thank goodness.
Whew, that was close.
It's a Black Wake. She will whisper something to the boy, and then she comes up towards Mishka and will target you. And she's going to try to topple Mishka. Oh, man. You can make an evade roll, but you need to roll a dragon to avoid being toppled, Mishka.
Jeez. Boons are down, right?
Yep, boons are down.
Well,
Hopefully you go before anybody over here goes.
yeah.
Okay, mark you as prone. And hopefully your stone skin will persist. We go to the next round. Oh, man. Mishka goes at 8. Oh, Silverbeard.
Oof.
He stands over Mishka and says, "Let this be a lesson to your crew. Back off now." And he will have at you with the deckhand. A hand axe. Oh, and I think that's a miss. Yeah, that's a miss. Wow.
Yes. Thank you, Brian Mother.
Boots.
Have
You're
at
up.
what were you saying?
Boots will trade with Mishka if you like. That's probably the
Well,
best.
I don't know. We need those boons up, though.
Well, yeah, but you're not going to get them on the other ship, probably, right? It's 10 meters.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
if he's
We're-
close
we're
to the
closer
edge and you're
now.
close to the edge,
We're
yeah, the
like-
ships are right next to each other. So I
We're
think
touching.
I think it would work.
All right, then.
Nice. Nettle, the boy, he's going to run and start to climb up one of these masts. And it looks like there's a little bundle of arrows up there, and he's going for the arrows to give back to Gull Eye. William, you're up.
I want to time my swing with this big fellow as he raises his anchor to drive it down. I want to topple him into the sea.
Give me a seamanship roll first to time that.
I'm racing myself, but I forgot to roll earlier.
Yeah. Do you push that, or do you take the severe injury? Do you lose another toe?
Yeah, I mean, that'd be funny if lightning takes my toe, but I think I have to. I've already taken a few conditions.
All right. Let's let me roll. I can't add this to your character sheet, which is crazy.
Broken neck or something. That'd be crazy.
I know. So we'll see at least what it is. Severe injury. You know it's going to be crushed genitals or something fun. Oh, broken leg. Dang. But then you did get... Is Treat Wound, is that the one that can heal...
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
I haven't gotten anything to upgrade my spells for animism yet.
So it just cuts your movement rate in half. You'll be slow. Otherwise, that's it. So William, you succeed on your seamanship roll. You time this correctly, and as the boat begins to lean over, do you want to try and pitch him over to this side?
I just want to topple him into the sea. I figure he's holding a heavy anchor. He won't float long.
Yeah, maybe you back away as the boat lists and he moves up. Now go ahead and make your topple roll. If you succeed, I'll say you can topple him into the sea.
Is that 3 16s and a 2?
Oh, wow. That counts as a dragon, so he has to get a 2 on his evade roll.
3 16s, though. That's crazy.
That is crazy. Oh, it was almost a 2. William, how do you topple Brine into the sea?
I get him to back up and come after me, and then as he's rearing up to swing his big anchor, I go low and swing with my harpoon and take out his legs, and he tumbles into the sea as the boat rocks that way.
I'm going to give him an acrobatics roll to see if he can catch on to the side of the ship before going down. He's not great at this. He needs to beat an 8. Nope. You hear a plop as brine goes into the brine.
Aye, and then do I get to free attack against another enemy with my dragon?
With your dragon, yes, I think that's what it'll give you, even with the topple, because the topple was the first attack.
Yeah, that's what the Foundry let me have.
Yep, then absolutely. So you could throw your weapon. You've got his brother Barnacle over there, standing over Antaeus.
Well, first I'll say to Wolfhound, Wolfhound, I think Boot's leg needs to come off. It might get infected. And then I'll walk to the edge to throw my harpoon.
I'll take that into consideration, Captain.
And then I'll aim at Silverbeard.
Ooh, nice. That's a success.
Aye, but then I'd like to use my heroic ability hauling the line, now that it's stuck in his arm.
He's going to do fast footwork. If this misses, then I'll let you do that. Let's see if he can succeed on this.
Oh,
yeah.
Ooh.
So you would not be able to haul him in as he moves away. I'm going to say, do you... I'll give you a choice, William. Do you stab Mishka and haul him in?
Well, if he wants to be stabbed, I suppose I could stab him. I've never been opposed to it.
That would take some hit points, wouldn't it?
7
There's
damage.
7 damage. Wouldn't get through your stone skin.
it would, wouldn't it? Or is it 8? You did power
Oh,
level
no,
3.
it wouldn't. Yeah, I have 8 stone skin. I mean, yeah, I guess if you want.
I am not sure I could get this little needle through his thick skin, but I'll give it a go.
All right, go ahead and haul in the line. Nice. You drag Mishka back over.
Thank you.
Aye.
Barnacle. Standing over Antaeus. He will go to town. He's going to do Berserker. That'll give him a boon. And he already gets one because you're prone. And a 9's going to be a hit. Now, Antaeus, you're down on the ground. You could try to parry this from down on the ground. You could use defensive or you could use your action. Otherwise, this is going to hit.
I'm going to try and use defensive.
Okay. Go ahead and click on if you're parrying with Reynard's Retribution. You can click on that and then choose a parry. Ooh, do you push that?
Yeah, I'll push that. That's going to make me angry.
Oh, dang.
Continue to be angry.
You're going to be even more angry when this blow lands. Oh, that's not bad. It will get through your armor, but you only take 5. Bargain storm touched. Okay. Your ships are still next to each other. He is going to cast a spell. He's going to cast Tidal Wave. Alright, so Tidal Wave. You summon a great wave from a water source within range. The area of effect starts at the source, not at yourself. All untethered objects and creatures in the area of effect are pushed 2d6 meters away from the water source and suffer the same amount of bludgeoning damage. Each additional power level increases the number of dice by 1. So this is a cone of 20 meters. So I got a cone thing here I can draw. It's a cone template. So it's going to start like right here and go out to 20. Well, that will just about clear the deck, but he's going to move it up one. Yeah, right there. So that's going to get Mishka, William, Wolf, and Boots.
Is there any chance he couldn't do it from that angle since the ships are next to each other?
Tell you what, I'll half the damage, and half the distance that he pushes you. Okay, so you're all going to take, we round down 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and then you're all pushed 6 meters.
Since that's bludgeoning, the armor will soak that, right?
Yes.
So, okay, so stone skin can take it.
Yep. Boots, you've got... Oh, man, I can't open your thing. You've got studded leather boots?
I don't know that he does.
Or just leather?
I don't think he has anything, but I don't know how. I can't check. I don't see anything on the combat HUD that helps me get my inventory.
I'm going to take off 4 for Boots. That's going to push Wolf 6 meters. Wolf will be in the water. Boots, you can make an acrobatics roll to grab the side of the ship. So Boots.
Oh, sorry, that was agility, but well, his acrobatics is 15.
Yeah, just as good. Just as good. So Boots, you cling onto the side of the ship. William and Mishka, you are shoved along the length of the deck, but you hear a plop as Wolf goes into the water. Now, Wolf, you know how to swim. That's not a problem. But the problem is what happens in the water. We're going to go to Lee's Black Wake. She is going to... Is she going to trade? Yeah, she's going to... No, what's she going to do? She's actually going to start to steer her ship away. They're going to try and turn to the right, to starboard, to try and create a little distance from you. Antaeus, your turn. You are still prone. You can stand up.
Antaeus is going to shakily get back to his feet and try and swing in a wide arc and perhaps hit both of these.
Yeah. You got double
souls
smash?
I do. No boons at this point?
We do have boons,
Yeah,
I
we
think.
do have a boon. Oh, nice. All right, that will hit them both. So you're going to roll damage twice. This one's on Barnacle. Huge blow on Barnacle. No blood yet. Click on roll damage again, and I'll apply this to Rust, Sharkbite, Hellhorn. Oh, even better. Update the target. Nice. And he's bloodied. You've got a little movement if you want to take it, Antaeus.
I'm just going to move away from the edge here just a little bit.
Okay. Seeing the ship beginning to turn away, Sharkbite is going to try to backstab Antaeus. Give him a boon. That's going to be a success, Antaeus. You can take this, or you can try to parry this blow. You'd need to use defensive.
I'll take this hit.
Okay. Not bad. You feel the sting as blood begins to spill out of yourself, and then Rust is going to disengage. He'll need to make an evade roll. And he does, and he makes it back over to the other ship. Wolfhund, you are in the sea. You need to make a swimming roll if you want to try and swim back towards the William.
Let's see what I can do here. I could be risking sharks if I tried to swim for very long. Don't exactly have fond memories of that.
Nope.
If you trade with Cutter, he might use a rope to throw down to you or something. I don't know. He's right after you. It's on how nervous you're feeling about. I don't know how good your swimming is.
My swimming's not great, but I have a boon on it. So I'm trying to think if I want to do that, or if I want to try to swim under the ship and try to get over to the other ship.
Ooh.
But my score's not that great, so I think I'll switch with Cutter, and
Great
go with that
idea,
plan.
though. All right, Cutter, you are up. You do have plenty of rope up there.
Yeah. Can he? I mean, I don't know if he'll need to like run out to the edge here.
Yeah, I think that would be
drop
awesome. That's going to
Yeah.
be an acrobatics roll. In the storm, as your ship is keeling to and fro, clinging onto that wet mast. I don't know what that piece is called that comes across.
Yeah, the cross piece or whatever.
Yeah. Ooh, you got it. You reach the end and you lower the rope down into the water, seeing Boots seeing Boots clinging to the side and Wolfwood splashing frantically.
Yeah. He's barefoot. His toes are just gripping the
Nice.
true seaman.
The extra hair you have on your feet gives you a little more grip.
Yeah, some traction.
Wolf, you've got this rope now. That's going to give you a boon. You need to just grab the ropes, no problem. But if you want to get it and try to pull yourself up, I'd give you a swimming roll with a boon for the rope, +1 for Boots.
Okay. Let's see.
You've got a 7 in swimming. You got this.
I also have the Anklet's Cineform, so I get 1 boon from that.
Nice.
So
Lots of boons.
perfect.
Yeah, 5 got it. Nice. You managed to pull yourself back up onto the deck of the William.
Thanks, Cutter.
Get a rope witch. She is going to help to get the ship steered, and it begins to pull away. And now there's a gap. You'll have to make a roll to jump across there. Mishka, I assume you want to stand up on your turn.
Yes, please. I'm really wondering why she's called Rope Witch. Am I able to move then?
Yeah.
Okay. He's the only bad guy left here, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna run up to which one is he? Is that Barnacle?
That's Barnacle.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna run up to Barnacle and do a flying punch. Oh yeah, boom! Right, boom. Come on, there we go.
Oh, nice.
19 damage.
Whew. Now he does not have fast footwork. He just has to take this because he's already taken his action. Huge hit, and you see blood come out of. In fact, you crack the back of his skull, and there's enough fat and tough skin back there. It's almost hard to tell, but you see an indentation that you left in that.
Nice.
And we go to Gull Eye. He does not have arrows, but he's calling for the boy. Bring me those! I'm going to take out the little one. And we go to round 3. Alright. The Rust he'll stay on the ship. Boots, you're up. Acrobatics to pull yourself up.
Ooh. Equally, he could just trade with William and keep the music going for another turn.
True.
A little risky, but I think that's what I'll do.
Okay. You got a pretty good grip on the side. William, you are up.
Aye, I'll retake my position at the side of the boat and hurl my harpoon back at Silverbeard.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's a dragon. He has to do fast footwork. And he has to get a 2. Oh, almost. Nope, you hit him.
Maybe duck next time, Silverbeard.
Nice bit of damage there.
Aye, if it's a good crew, they won't abandon their captain. I'm going to haul in the line next.
Okay.
Awesome.
Go ahead and activate hull in the line. So this is a topple. So you'll make a the attack roll was a 2, so they have to beat this, otherwise they're toppled. He is toppled.
And I pull him in, pull him across. I don't pull him all the way up onto deck, but I'll leave him floating there in the sea, drag him alongside the boat.
I'm going to move him kind of just off the boat there. Cutter.
I think Cutter will maybe trade places with either like Mishka or Antaeus, since there's likely barnacles going next.
Yeah. Let's maybe throw Antaeus in there.
Yeah.
Antaeus, you're up.
Right. So with Barnacle having such a shot to the back of the head, any sort of difficulties with that? Yeah.
You're gonna get a boon from Cutter, but he's Barnacle's so dumb that it doesn't really affect him that much. His vision's maybe a little bit wonky. You see, he's a little cross-eyed, but he was maybe a little cross-eyed to begin with.
All right, fair enough. All right, we're going to take a mighty swing, see if we can topple it.
Oh, with a dragon. Nice.
I'll do double weapon damage on this.
Okay.
Yes.
Roll damage. Oh, that's a lot of dice.
Beautiful.
How do you take out Barnacle?
Having suffered such a blow to the back of the head, perhaps Barnacle was dazed on his feet, and he meets Reynard's retribution on the front of his head and topples it.
Nice. Wolf, you're up next.
I will run over to Antaeus and then treat wounds.
Okay.
Keep it at power level 1 for now.
Yeah, he's down. He still has 10. He's down at half, so 1 should be ample.
I succeed.
Nice.
Roll healing. Oh, I have it targeted on boots. Sorry.
That's okay. I won't give it to Boots. I'll give it to Antaeus. I'll do +7. There we go.
I gotta untarget boots.
Any thanks?
Lisa Blackwake. She will head over here with her scimitar. With her left hand, she grabs Silverbeard by the scruff of his jacket. And with her right hand, she is going to cut the line on the harpoon. What does it say, Antaeus? But she's not able to cut it. So she cannot cut that line. But she's got a hold of Silverbeard. Mishka, you're up next.
Okay, I was thinking I would use my crossbow and try to shoot at Golai.
Ooh, nice.
Try to get him off our backs, because I know he's getting restocked with arrows. Oh, just
Ooh,
missed.
do you push it?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll push it. Wow.
Dang.
Tough break. Oh well.
Vargan Storm Touch is going to trade with Captain Silverbeard. Captain Silverbeard, as someone is holding tight to him, he will swing his sword, the captain's word, trying to cut that rope. Oh, and he does. That's with a dragon. So he cuts the rope. So not only does he cut the rope, but now your harpoon is in the possession of Boskor Silverbeard.
But he be in the water, right?
The girl here, Lisa Blackwake, had a hold of him.
Oh, I believe hauling the line lets me pull them to me.
I think it just topples. Let's double check that, because I checked it just a second ago. Let's take a look. Haul in the line. You strike a foe from range, you're able to topple them. Opponent makes a free evade roll, must beat or exceed the numerical value of the attack roll or falls prone. So I think it just knocks them down.
Well, I thought I guess, but I thought the original thing was it was to explain how William got his harpoons back each time. As he hauled in the line every turn.
As it was pulled taut, well, okay, I'll tell you what. Rather than that, he will, instead of using his sword, he will pull the harpoon out. A great gout of blood comes out, and he drops it into the water as he swings from the side of his ship, held only by Lisa Blackwake in one hand. So you don't lose your harpoon. Cutter. Give me a spot hidden roll, Cutter.
Yeah. Let's see. Spot hidden.
As you look down at Boots, who's still clinging to the side of the ship, you see a dark shape in the water just below Boots.
Can you call out to Boots and by doing so trade spots with him? Maybe?
Yep, absolutely.
Movement in the water!
Let me swap with Boots. Oh, that did not swap with Boots. Swap with Boots. Yeah, Boots is broken. It won't let me even swap with Boots.
Boots is broken. It works.
Yeah.
It's the best story. Yeah.
Boots, you look down as you hear this, and you see this dark shape, and you first think shark. It's got to be a shark. But then you see a grin, and it is none other than Brine swimming up.
No.
And he's got seaweed all in his face, and his arm will reach up to try and clutch at you. What do you do, Boots?
Well, I suppose he'll try to evade.
Yeah, you can give me an evade roll to pick your feet up, and then if you want, an acrobatics roll will pull you up the ship.
Yeah, he's just trying to get away from this guy. Well, in fact, I guess, yeah, he used his fast footwork. Because he wants to be able to do his music.
Yeah, you could do slip and slide here for that evade. Oh, nice. Yep, you swing your legs up.
That was with a boon, actually.
Ooh, ooh. There you go. Nice. Swing yourself up, and you're now on deck, and now you can play your tune again.
Thanks for the warning there, Cotter.
And you see Brine scraping his hands futilely against the barnacled hull of the William, and his hands slicing open as he struggles against this. Old Merrick is going to trade with Nettle. Nettle is the boy. And there's lines that run from mast to mast, and he's going to try to move across the mast. He'll have to make a roll for this.
It may not make a difference, but Cutter will go right after Nettle.
Okay. Oh yeah, totally. Oh, sorry. If you want to go ahead, Cutter, I'm just going to give him a seamanship roll to Ooh. No, he gets stuck there. He can't progress any further.
Awesome.
Sorry, Cutter. Didn't mean to skip you.
That's good. I don't remember exactly how Fergus described the defenses, like the rope defenses that we've made for preventing boarding, but I think there's a trigger to those.
Yeah, yep, and you can fire it out, and I think nets swing down to catch anything that's trying to board.
Okay. Yeah, so I think he'll maybe. Do you think he could use his? Well, he could do one of two things: either use the rope and jump and swing down and kick the mechanism to deploy the ropes onto Brian, or
Use
he'll
your sling.
use his sling to hit the trigger.
I'll let you do either one, whatever you feel more confident.
I think it's the same mechanically. So to stay up in the crow's nest, he'll use his sling.
Nice.
So do that. He targets this trigger mechanism.
Nice. As it goes off, nets are jettisoned from that side, and you see them tangle around Brine, and he fights, getting his arms wrapped up in there, and every now and then his head goes beneath the water, and he comes up and spouts like a great whale, cussing and shouting, and you see him slowly tiring and getting lower and lower in the water.
And then he'll maybe run back if you let him to the crow's nest.
Yep,
A
absolutely.
little safer here.
Vargan storm touched. He is going to. He's going to cast a spell. This is at William. This is Tempest's Fury. This is that singular lightning bolt. And William, that's going to be a hit. You can try to evade that. Yep. And you succeed. Let's just see how much damage you would have taken as this lightning bolt arcs. Oh, not awful. Arcs down, strikes the William, leaving a big blackened, charred mess. Yeah, you can move one square as well.
Somebody needs to take out the wizard. He's resistant to my magic.
The rope witch will grab Silverbeard and drag him up. As the ship gets further and further away, Gull Eye, he will point at Cutter, and he runs his thumb across his throat, pointing at you as though this is now personal between the two of you, and he will see you die. Now, at this point, the ships are separated by a good 15 to 20 feet, and Silverbeard's ship is slowly drifting away. Do you want to take time to try to rest before you entangle with them again? You've taken out two of their party, the two big brutes. They're trying to make a run for it. Do you want to give yourselves a chance to rest up a bit, or do you press the attack and try to catch up with them again?
I can't really rest. I'd lose my stuff.
Keep it going? Anyone object?
Is this when we defer to the captain?
Yeah, William, what do you say?
I know William has a violent fervor in his eyes. He won't abandon this. He'll see it through.
Now, during the time where the ships are separated, everyone could do the stretch rest, where you rest for a few minutes as you catch your breath and get your bearings. Boots, to do that with you, we can definitely, if you want to roll the, I don't think this does, oh no, it'll do a round rest. It doesn't do the full rest. If you want to roll D6s, one for hit points and one for willpower, I can add that onto your token.
Yeah, I can't take my condition off, though.
Let me see if I can I delete that? Oh, no, that'll delete your token. Shoot. let's take our break here in just a second, and I'm going to see if I can get this fixed.
We're going to take a stretch rest here.
Yeah, if you want to do a stretch rest here, we can. I'm going to take us out of initiative order.
Will I lose my Power Fist and Stone Skin if I take a stretch rest?
I think that lasts for a stretch. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to roll that. I was clicking on your spells. Yeah, Stone Skin. The duration, I think it's a
they're stretch.
Yeah, you would lose them.
I mean, technically, you lose them anyways. It's just when a stretch passes. So
Right.
if we're going to stretch, that means it's a stretch.
Yeah, a stretch of time will pass before we entangle with them again. So
Okay.
you're probably going to lose them, so it might be worth doing it, and then maybe a round rest too to get as much willpower as you can.
Right, okay.
And then we can take our break here in just a second, and I'm going to see if I can get this back running. I may...
Brandon, if you'll share Boots' character with my player, I'll take a look at the browser tools console.
Yeah.
Oftentimes, whenever we look at support messages on the Foundry channel in the Discord, they talk about just see if there's any error messages in the console.
Yeah, let me give you ownership of Boots as well. There, so you should have ownership of Boots now as well, John. And maybe you can get that opened up. That is so weird. Well, let's take our break here, and I may restart the Foundry server before we get back and see if that helps as well. But let's meet back in about 8 minutes, and we will finish off, hopefully, Captain Silverbeard, if none of us gets finished off first. So I'll see you in 8 minutes.
Charged through the open gate. The flame of the dragon tried to seal my awful fate. With a handful of dice, 5 times I rolled 20. The dragon goes down, the DM bloody. I leave with the princess, a satchel chock full of gold. We head to the tavern where my mighty tale unfolds. Crafted from numbers on living paper. I skip from the mundane to a medieval caper. While in real life, my fate is unspoken. Hero roll of the dice and my fate is unspoken. The king on a ring with a mighty crossbow. It's blessed by the elves, he said. I thank him and I go. The life of a hero, struggling to stay alive. It's worth all the hardship though, 'cause now I'm a level 5. Level 5.
All right, I am back. Go ahead and sound off if you're here.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
I'm here.
Hello.
Howdy, howdy.
Howdy.
We're here as well.
Okay. Do we have
Hi.
those? Oh, there we've got Ducky and Mishka. Excellent. So I tried taking the JSON and just editing out the ballista, but then it won't import. So I don't know what the deal is with that.
Right. Are you able to edit the ballista weapon? Oh, well, actually, I don't know if you edit the the main item from your catalog or whatever.
If I edit it from
changes-
here, I don't think it changes on his character. But I think if I open it on his
Right.
character, I can change it.
Yeah.
So I don't know what breaks it, because I actually just copied a crossbow and just changed like the range and things like that. I don't know why.
That was it. The error message says Dwarven Ballista Weapon 100 space M for the range.
Yeah.
Expected some other things at end of input, but found M instead. So I think the M, the way you entered in that 100 meters, I think is the problem.
So I wonder.
I'm trying to see if there's like a easy way to use the I know sometimes they use a console to like remove items. I sent you something, but I don't know. I sent you a DM with some JavaScript to try if you know how to open the browser console, but we can also just keep working off what we got.
Let's work on what we've got. Just keep the game going, and then we'll see if we can get this sorted. I want to make sure Boots gets improvement rolls and all that stuff at the end. So we'll.
Yep.
Yeah, crazy. We'll get that sorted. Let me just change one thing real quick in here as well. I've got this. Wonder if that's the issue. Let's see. Oh, it's got to be the M. I think having the M in there is what did it. So.
Yep. Yeah, that's what it says.
Yeah. Let's, yeah. I wasn't sure if it needed a space or not, but yeah, that's not helpful. Yeah, I wish it would just let me open that sheet and remove that item. Would make it a lot easier. But let me just change this real quick. One more shot here. Okay. And I open Boots. Nope. Dang. All right. Boots, did you want to do a rest? Did you do a shift rest?
Yeah, he does have a couple conditions, so he probably would have.
I can for sure get you willpower and hit points, which you're down on. If you want to roll a d6, first one will be your hit points, second one will be your willpower.
Actually, there is a little place to stretch rest on the combat HUD.
Oh, perfect. Hopefully that will let you choose. Oh yeah, hopefully that will let you choose a condition as well.
Sadly, it won't let me actually take them off.
Okay. Well, if we're rolling, and you only have 2, so you could use your memento, and then when it prompts you that you're angry or disheartened, we'll take whatever the best roll is. We'll do it manually, old school.
Alrighty.
All right. So let me copy over these folk here. We're going to switch to a different map here in just 1 second. Just get these guys set up. Sorry, I was going to have this done during the break, but I ended up wrestling with Dragonbane. And let me grab you guys, put you on here. Mishka, did you need to recast your spells?
Sure, if it's the right time.
Yeah, this would probably be a good time. We'll kind of narrate what happens. We'll basically just be getting right back into the combat.
Okay, would I maybe have a boon from,
Yep, from the whistle.
yeah. Okay. Yay. Okay, stone skin's back up. And I think I have enough for power fist. Come on. Yep. Got it.
Excellent.
And I am out of willpower.
Okay, you continue on for some time, chasing after Silverbeard, and the storm is getting worse, and it's difficult to maintain control of the ship. And you can see up ahead, you see a wall of fog begins to raise, and Silverbeard goes into the fog. And William, you know this is dangerous. You don't have a map of this area. You've never been here. You don't know if there's reefs or rocks. And as you begin to head into this, waves are crashing against the hull of the ship. And you come up to an area as the fog begins to lift, and you see it's a rocky cove. And let's take us here. And you see that Silverbeard has turned his ship facing you, narrowly avoiding these rocks. And as you come in hard, William, you see that you run a risk of running aground here. You're going to need to make some maneuvers as Silverbeard attempts to turn around, and he shouts out across the raging seas at William. And he says, "You again! I was beginning to think the sea had swallowed you whole. Do you know how many captains have chased me? Do you know how many float face down in my wake?" And he draws his blade, lightning flashing across his silver beard. "I am Captain Silverbeard. The sea knows my name, and tonight she feasts." And we're going to go right back into battle. Drag us back into initiative.
Hey, Cutter, did you hear what he said? I had this cotton in my ear.
Can you say that again? All right, let's go to initiative, and we'll draw some cards. Up first is Keta, the Rope Witch Vane. And move my thing out of the way here. There we go. And she's going to trade with Gulai. Cutter, Gulai takes a bead on you. He's got a barrel full of arrows. He draws out Gulai's plinker and shoots. And Cutter, that's going to be a hit. You can try to evade this. If you have a shield, you can parry it. You can take the hit.
I think he'll... Oh yeah, hard to catch. Just it's not doesn't. It uses my action, right? It just gives me a boon. Sure, yeah. I think he'll discourage Golai by trying to evade this.
Okay.
With hard to catch.
Yep.
We will evade with a boon.
Now, are you doing fast footwork as well? Or using your action to evade this? You can use hard to catch on fast footwork as well.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I forgot that. Okay, there it is. Yeah, I forgot I had fast footwork. Yes. So, um, let's see. It's been 2 months since I played. Fast footwork lets me dodge without consuming my action.
Yep.
Yeah, and then hard to catch
Gives you a boon.
just gives me the boon. Sure. Yeah. So I need to recover that willpower, but then I'll use it because I think this is. Oh, it's the same amount. So, I'll do that. I think this may. I've used more willpower than I needed, but yeah, we succeeded.
Nice. William, you're up next. We need to make evasive maneuvers or you will beach the William. That's a seamanship.
Aye,
roll.
would Boots want to switch with William?
Get the
Aye. Yeah.
get the tune going.
Get the ship directed. Yeah. Aye.
And we'll get Boots. Right there. All right, Boots, you're up. It's the Black Wake. She will trade with Bargain Storm Touched. And he will unload a spell on Mishka. He will call down Tempest's Fury.
Does armor block this?
Yes.
Okay.
You take it?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I have no willpower to.
Oh yeah. Yep, you're good.
Yeah, nice.
Nettle. The boy up top, he is going to leap off the side. And you see him jump off the back and down into the sea. And the crew is turning saying, "Boy, get back there, get back there." But he jumps down into the water.
What's that crazy kid doing?
Lisa is going to jump in after him. Cutter, you're up next.
Putter really doesn't like. Well, there's also Golai. I think he's just going to trade shots with Golai for a little bit. So he'll target old Golai. Oh, there we go. And use his Sure Strike. Do we have... Yeah, we have Boots' boons. Is
Yep.
that right?
We do.
Boon. And he'll roll. It's not great with bows, but they're still a little far out. Double 14.
You push?
Yes. Oh, and yeah, I guess I was focused on the troubleshooting, and I didn't do the stretch rest. But I'm gonna retake. Yeah, I'm gonna repush with the disheartened.
Okay.
So, well, it's gonna make me take. I'll take exhausted, but then I'm gonna remove that one.
Perfect.
The crossbow's gone, by the way. I can open my sheet again. Fun fact.
Yep. I just fixed it. I was about to say try it again
excellent.
because I deleted it.
Ah, good man.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And I think he got. Oh no, he failed again. Yeah, his bows is just not good enough. So.
Captain Silverbeard. Captain Silverbeard is going to taunt William and say, "Let this be settled between the two of us. Captain versus captain." And he's going to make a roll here. This is a persuasion roll. Let me give him this roll. Oh, with a dragon. William, if you do not attack him, then you will roll with Banes for the remainder of this this encounter. If you choose to forego that taunt and that challenge. You still can, but it's up to you. Wolfhund.
I'm gonna run down to the captain. Captain, do you plan on taking him up on his challenge?
Aye, I'll likely run him through with a harpoon.
Then here, take this just in case. I'm gonna slip him the drops of Medusa blood.
Oh, nice.
Aye, this'll do well. Good thinking,
That is-
Wolfwound.
That is one drink you don't want to be drinking, Captain.
Well, I better put a few drops in my grog. I might as well try it. I don't want to know what I'm using on my enemies before I tried it myself.
So you know this is incredibly expensive. It contains drops of the Medusa's blood. It's a potent corrosive agent that can eat through anything but glass. If it's applied to the skin, a will roll with a bane is required to avoid crippling pain. The drops cause 8d6 damage, or half that with a successful will roll. And if the target is reduced to 0 hit points, they are petrified in 2d6 rounds unless Dispel is cast. So that'll take an action to hand him the Medusa blood. The rope witch, she will. What does she do? Oh, okay. You see her doing something in the ship. She's reaching down. Maybe she's tying something down, grabbing something. You're not sure. You can't quite make it out. William, you're still steering the ship. You've been challenged by Silverbeard. Your ship is heading towards the rocks. What do you do?
Aye, we should drop anchor and do a hard turn. It'll steer us around and we can go and fight Silverbeard.
Give me a
Don't let that LeChuck get to you.
Give me a seamanship roll. Thank goodness for boons. You bring the ship around, you throw the anchor, turn hard to starboard, and your ship comes along and scrapes under some of these rocks over here as it makes a sharp clockwise turn and will come up alongside Silverbeard's ship. And just since we are alongside again, maybe I'll take us back to here. Yeah, let's go back to here, and these two are in the water. And I'll just put us back at this moment here where we are side by side, but we're near touching, so one could leap across if one chose to. Mishka.
Follow me! I'm going to leap across and try
Everyone
to
else
finish off
stands
this
and
guy.
watches. Like, oh, there he goes.
I'm going to try to finish off this guy. Unarmed. D6. Go.
Nice.
13 damage.
Excellent.
I just leap across and just like crack him across the face.
He takes a hit, but it seems like he takes a little less than you would expect. When
Yeah.
you hit him, it's as though you're hitting a pile of old wet seaweed, and your fist just mashes in, and he grins as though he has some knowing secret. You suspect maybe he has had some magic applied to him, but he still felt that. He still took a wound there. Now that will not hinder him from attacking you, and he will come at you with Shark Fang. Oh, that's a miss. Nice. Antaeus.
Antaeus is going to follow with the charge. And are there any boons at this point?
Yes, Boots
Yes.
is playing the whistle.
Right. Does he turn into pile of wet rags for Reynard's retribution?
He will fast footwork that. Make an evade roll. And he makes it. So you whittle down his willpower as he shifts a step backwards. Go to round 2. Nettle, the boy. The boy swims over to the land and cries out, "I'm free! I'm free! Finally!" William, your turn.
I'll coat my harpoon in this here acid.
It will start to dissolve your harpoon. It dissolves anything but glass. So you may not want
It's
to put it on
magic.
your magic
It should.
one.
It should hold up. I at least should have enough time to drive it through his heart. I don't need it after that. And then with my movement, I'll head across as well.
Okay. And you can get right up next to Captain Silverbeard if you like. Wolf, you're up.
I will head across.
And you can take an action as well if you like.
You know, I know that it's fiercely raining and all, but Storm Touch has been annoying me. So I'm going to try and cast Fire. Is it Fire Blast or Fireball? Which one's higher? Fire Blast. And we'll go Power Level 2. I succeed!
He has to use Magic Shield. If nothing else, this whittles away his willpower. At level 2, and he likewise, it says Mishka, but he will likewise succeed. He will absorb all of the damage of that, but it just cost him precious willpower.
Okay. Now, one thing about that.
Or do you split it into 2 targets?
Can I split it into 2
You
targets?
sure can. Yep, it'll hit him, but then you can hit someone else with the other one.
Alright. So I'll roll the damage, and I'll target the rope wedge.
Nice. Target her. Update the target.
Yeah. That's weird. Okay, that's weird.
And that should do... Oh, it should only do 5.
It should only do.
Yeah.
It should only do 2d. Yeah.
So let me add 5 back to that. There we go. Yeah, I shouldn't have done the first 2d8 that you rolled. So she
Correct.
ended up taking 4 points of damage from that. So excellent. Vargan, Storm Touched. Oh, wrong button. Wrong macro. Ignore the fact that he's panting.
He should definitely be afraid of me.
Oh, yeah. He goes after Boots with Tempest's Fury.
Oh dear.
And Boots, that's a hit. Yeah, go ahead and make that evade roll. Oh, man. Thank goodness. Yeah, you narrowly avoid. Let's just see how much damage you would have taken. Not, would have touched you.
That's most of his health, yeah.
Yeah. And Teus.
I try and finish off this shark bite.
Nice. He will fast footwork that. And he does. Again, his willpower is slowly ebbing as he moves down away from you. Cutter. You see Gull Eye staring at you from across the way.
Yeah, I think old Gull Eyes and I are just trading pot shots, and Cutter's had enough of it. So he's what he'd like to do is run to the edge here and swing down and try to maybe attack. I don't know who you feel like he could reach, or what he needs to do, maybe to see if that's even possible.
Yeah, give me an acrobatics roll.
Okay. He's
You get a boon.
got.
Thank goodness for the boon.
Yeah.
So there's
his,
plenty of
bread and
rope
butter.
rigging. Yeah, you can swing down and attack anyone over here on this aft end of the ship. So anyone near Silverbeard.
Okay.
Basically, Silverbeard
Yeah, I think-
or the rope witch.
Okay. I think he'll go after Silverbeard, and he'll put the bloody peck in his teeth and swan dive off, and kind of swing down here, and he's going to. Would you give him backstabbing as he surprise
Absolutely,
swings
yep.
from nowhere?
Yep, and William's right there.
William's right next to him, and then he'll roll. He's going to target the right person here, and oof.
Man.
Oh, that's a success. Yeah, he's very good at this. I mean, this is he's gonna. It says assassin can activate after you roll attack but before damage. So he's gonna.
He is going to try to fast
that?
footwork that. So before you spend the willpower.
Okay, well,
just in case.
I did, but I can undo it.
Yep. So don't spend the assassin willpower. He's going to evade that.
So I'll say this, and however you want to roll it, I'm good with. I think backstabbing doesn't allow.
Oh, you're right.
dodging,
You're right.
but
You're right. Yep, you are correct.
But this is he's the captain, the epic bad guy. So if he's got like some heroic
Tell
villain
you what,
abilities,
he's going to
that's all
cut your
good.
damage in half. Let's do that.
Okay,
As he
great.
Slips out of
I
the
like
way.
it. I like it.
'Cause I do
So
want
he's gonna
this to
roll
be an
damage.
epic fight.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Gosh.
And let's see. I think assassin gives me an extra D8 that it didn't roll, so I
Yes.
will add one of those there. Not much
He'll
better.
take
All right.
all of that. So
Okay.
he'll take 4 there. That's 4. Nice. Yeah, he felt that. Now, are you?
Then, yeah.
Do you land there on the ship?
Oh. Yeah, I think so. I think I'd land right there next to the captain. And that's my turn.
He will activate double slash,
Oh no.
and he's going to bring the captain's word across, first striking at William and then at Cutter. So if he lands this, it hits you both. Wow, and that's a miss. Awesome. Misses you both.
Yeah.
Mishka.
That 2 would have been a dragon, right? So.
Yep.
Good.
Okay. Gonna try to keep pounding on shark bite. Keep punching on him. Screaming, "Why won't you die?"
He's going to fast footwork this.
Oh.
That was an awesome damage roll, too.
Yeah.
He might miss this. You never know. Guys have been rolling terrible lately. Let's see how they do. They're making all their evades, but none of their attacks. Let's give him the evade roll. Nope, he makes it. Swing and a miss.
He's got to be out of willpower soon.
Gull Eye is going to shoot at Boots. Well, no, not necessarily. I'll roll random. It's still going to end up Boots just because I said that.
It does seem to favor me.
Uh-huh.
I'm not complaining, but
Yeah,
but see.
there we go. Yeah.
All right,
Spoken
well.
into existence.
Ooh. I have to take this because I've only got enough willpower left, and I want to do music still. So.
Oof. This does a lot of damage.
Uh,
Oh, never mind. He rolled terrible. Did not do much damage at all. But you felt
you
that.
say that? Yeah, he definitely felt that, but he still has music, so that's good.
All right, Keta the Rope Witch. She will activate Berserker and Double Slash. And she will step up to do what the captain did. First strike coming in at Cutter. This time she gets a boon. If it hits, this will hit both Cutter and William. That's a hit, but not a critical. She does not have a magic weapon. So, Cutter, do you try to evade this?
I think so. He wants to stay fresh here. He's
And-
gonna activate fast footwork.
And William, do you evade this?
Sure, I'll evade.
Is there a boon for
Yes,
the
yep,
whistle or no?
Yep,
Okay.
Boots is still playing. Oh, a dragon. Nice. William, you are fine. Cutter, you are likewise fine.
Can we take a step back?
Yep, you can both reposition if you like. Boots, you're up.
Bravely staying on this side of the ship to keep things in line. You don't
Right.
want to.
You don't want to abandon the ship. What if, the boy comes over and steals the William?
That would be true freedom, I suppose. Yeah.
Right? Keep the song going. Shark Bite. He will go. And he'll go after Mishka.
Bring it.
And he will find the weak spot.
Uh-oh.
That lands. Do you have fast? Oh, you don't have willpower.
I'm out of willpower. I gotta take it.
So, ignoring your armor, give me a Constitution roll.
That ignores armor?
Yeah. So
In the weak spot, yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
down.
I was so mad when that happened to my mentalist for the first time, but like you've got eyes and ears and a mouth and stuff, so it
Yeah.
kind of makes sense.
Do I get a boon for the Constitution roll?
you do.
Okay.
Thank goodness. No serious injury for you. And then Rustbite will step up to Antaeus and they'll say, "That's one down." And it is Lisa Blackwake. She will swim back to the ship, climb up. That'll be her action. Go to round 3. Cutter, you're up first.
Cutter, spent a long time practicing his magic here, but his player is not familiar with magicians. I've got Accusal, which is different power levels. Can you remind me the rules on how power levels work?
Yeah, so it will cost you 2 willpower to do power level 1, 4 willpower for power level 2, and 6 for power level 3. So with this spell, if you invoke the name of the victim, point at them, you bring to light the errors of their ways, and the weight of that guilt and shame causes 2d6 damage at power level 1, 3d6 at power level 2, and 4d6 at power level 3. and then you'll need to make a roll. If you just click accuse, it'll ask if you want to cast it and what power level. You'll need to beat your judgment, which I think is 12. So you have a 60% chance of making this, and you get a boon. Do you remember the name?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I do, but I think he's gonna save it, and let's see what else he can get up to here. He's gonna conserve some willpower, so he's not gonna backstab. I think he will come up and actually he's pretty worried about thinking a little strategically. Where is Silverbeard's there first? I mean, he's gonna buy a little time and maybe switch places with. I'm worried about Miska. I think maybe
You could trade with
Captain.
Wolf,
He'll let the
Wolf
captain
could get over there to try and help Mishka.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think that he'll do that. Let's trade places with Wolf.
All right, Wolf, you are up.
All right. I will rush down to Michigan.
Thank you.
Turret. And then let's cast Treat Wound. We'll do it to power level 2.
Nice.
Roll healing. That is unfortunate.
That is terrible, but it gets Mishka out from dying, at least.
Thank you.
And let's go to Lisa Blackwake. She is going to... Let's see what she's got. She's going to move up, and she's going to double slash Cutter and William. So she will make one attack roll. If it hits, it's damage to both of you. That's a hit. Cutter, do you try to avoid this? And likewise, William.
I think mechanically he's not going to. He wants to save his willpower. Thematically, we'll say he's up against the railing here and doesn't have as much mobility.
Yeah, tries to back up and there's nowhere to go. What about William?
No, William doesn't dodge this.
Cutter will take this much. I'll apply that to Cutter. That hurt. And then William will take this much. And oof. And I will apply that to William. And blood pours freely from the two of you. William, you're up. You are surrounded, but you've faced worse odds.
Aye, here I be, Silverbeard, and here be your end. And I guess I was wrong. That trident isn't magic. I thought I had 2 magic tridents. It's just masterworked.
Yep. You can ruin that one. This could be the telling blow. This could turn the tide here. Oh, man. That's better. Okay. And this has the drops of Medusa's blood on there.
Aye, it's due.
So he gets a will roll with a Bane to have the... So that's the damage from the trident. That will go through. And now the...
And the find the weak spot is because I'm aiming for his heart.
Nice. The will roll with the Bane. His will is a 15. So I'm going to roll... We're going to keep the high one. Is to beat a 15. Does not. Wow, takes max damage. Roll 8d6 for me, William.
Take that, LeChuck.
He drops to his knees, sitting at 1 hit point.
Hey, is he paralyzed? Is he still alive?
He is paralyzed, and he will... Well, no, when he hits 0, then he will... that's when he becomes paralyzed. So he's... let me just reread the Medusa Blood again. I mean, I made the stupid thing. You'd think I would know.
Yeah, it's when he hits 0,
Yeah,
he becomes
then he's
petrified.
petrified. But he has crippling pain, so when he hits 0, he will become petrified in 2d6 rounds.
Hey, good. I want him to stay alive.
Now, there's a reason why that didn't kill him outright. Give me a spot hidden roll, William. Because that was more damage than he had hit points. Nice. You see his left hand is clutched in a fist, and you see something shiny in that fist. Something silvery. You don't know what that is, but he's holding something. You think maybe that had just prevented him from death just now. Silverbeard will rise up. He's down on one knee. He will get up, and he will hack at you with the captain's word. And that's a hit. William, do you suffer this hit? Get back here, you slimy bilge rat! As he slashes down at you. And you make it, yeah. You avoid it. The rope witch. She will move up, she will double slash. And she has Berserker active. So this is coming in at Cutter and William. Should get a boon on this. Cutter, do you avoid this?
Yeah, I think I got to. He'll activate fast footwork.
Now, there's a cool thing with spellcasting. If you run out of willpower, you can draw willpower out of your body. You'll take damage.
Yep.
And William, do you shy away from this hit, or do you take it? Yeah, I thought you didn't dodge these sorts of things, but the last one cut you pretty deep. So I don't blame you. Oh, thank goodness for Boots' song. Let's see how much damage you guys would have sustained. 12, yeah, that would have been... Probably dropped you both.
Yeah.
Vargan Storm Touched. You pick a target. Boots again. it's Hurst. Tempest Fury. Boots, do you evade this?
I mean, I'm gonna have to fight this. It will end my song at my turn, but at the same time, I'll just die otherwise. So the song will end anyways.
Oof. So, you managed to evade. Antaeus, you're up.
Antaeus is going to steady himself against the swaying of the ship and bear a massive swing at Sharkbait here.
Nice. Let me see if he's got willpower left. Oh, he does. He will fast footwork this. He's almost out. Yep, he manages to evade that, but he is nearly out of willpower. He will return the blow with his longsword. He's going to find the weak spot on Antaeus. Antaeus, that's a hit. If you've got defensive, you can try to parry this.
I do have defensive.
Yeah, otherwise
I
you're
will
getting
try
hit.
this.
Go ahead and make a parry with Reynard's Retribution. There you go. Now Reynard's Retribution will take damage. It's fine. Durability's 15. It would have taken 11, so it's good.
Right.
Cutter, you're up.
Okay. Cutter's going to. So I think he can sidestep around here. He does a little movement. That doesn't take him out of range, right?
Yep, no problem.
And then for pulling willpower from hit points, I can pick a
Pick a
D6,
dice.
but it's just once. Yeah.
Yeah, so you pick a die. It could be a D4, a D6, or a D8. You'll roll it. You lose that many hit points and gain that many willpower, but you have to use it immediately.
Yeah. All right. He's gonna roll. Well, actually, so if I've got 6 hit points left. If I roll a 6, does that drop me before a spell
before
can
the
go
spell
off?
goes off.
Oh man. Okay. He's gonna roll
Swing for the
a
fences.
D6.
Yep, go big
He's
or go
gonna roll
home.
a D6. Boy. Because I need at least 2 for the
Right.
spell. Oh, yes.
All
Okay.
right. So you'll gain 5
Um,
willpower and lose 5 hit points, and now you can cast your spell.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then what was it to cast it at power level 2?
That'll cost 4.
I don't know if it matters. Okay, yeah. So he'll try to cast it power level 2, and he'll say, Silverbeard, we know your name, but you don't know ours. We are the allies of the people of Oyster Cove, and of Flaxhold, and of Brixhaven, friends of the Reeds, Bane of the Tempest Stormbringer, honorary beaks of the Atoll, annihilators of the Avatar of Hruel, slayers of the Silvery Creveleth, silencers of the Serpentess Witch of Exile, liberators of Yarnberg, banishers of Brazul. We are the crew of the William, and we know your name. We name you Jonas Pike. We are the harbingers of the tide.
When you say that, he immediately loses 4 willpower points as you see his face turn pale white.
And then he will reach out and cast, or try to cast, Judge Accusal. He's. I don't remember. Do we still have?
You still have the boon,
Yep,
yeah.
until
Still my
boots-
turn.
Yep.
Does my speech give me any extra boons,
Yeah,
Mr.
yep,
DM?
add an extra boon, because that was amazing.
All right.
Oh, I so want this to go off.
Oh, it says not enough willpower to cast, but I don't know.
Let's see.
Just give
that's
yourself the
because
5. Yeah.
Yeah, it's because I took the willpower off, assuming I was going to. So
Yeah.
let's try that one more time. One more time here, and power level 2. I think I can do.
Yep.
Come on.
Yes. Roll damage. He has now lost enough willpower. He can do nothing against it. He falls over. He's not dead. He's laying on his back, racked with pain and guilt, and you can see all of his hair turning silver. The little flecks of black here and there turn silver. You see wrinkles coming out on his face as though he is aging decades before your eyes. He'll have a little scene at the end. Every bad guy has to, give his little speech at the end. But you see Silverbeard go down. Cutter, you still have a little movement. If you move away from Lisa, you'll get attacked.
Yeah, I think he'll stay by his captain's side.
Okay. Mishka, you are up. And you are...
You might want to give his speech before he gets petrified.
Oh, true. True. Yeah, so now let me roll to see how many rounds until he's petrified. 2d6. He's got 6 rounds. Okay. If we get to round 9 and he hasn't, he'll be petrified. Mishka.
Okay, so yeah, Mishka stands up, turns to Sharkbite, rolls up his sleeves, cracks his knuckles.
You have a little anchor tattoo on your forearm.
Yeah. No, but he should. He says, I didn't hear no bell. And he takes a swing. That was a crap roll.
Man. You push it?
No, I mean, I made the hit.
Yeah, you made the hit, yeah.
The damage was a crap roll.
Let's see, he will take half damage of Oh! Man, he's so close. Yeah, he absorbs much of that bludgeoning blow, but still is on his feet. Boots.
Boots used his action to dodge earlier.
Oh, that's right. We go to Gull Eye. Who does he target?
Do we even need to roll?
I know. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
Yeah. What do you know? Gull Eye will turn down. He'll see that Rustbite is, or Sharkbite is hardly, or is sorely pressed, and he will fire an arrow down at Antaeus' back. And that strikes. Antaeus, do you take that hit? It's just a little arrow. You're probably fine.
I will take that hit.
Yep, your armor blocks all of it. Nettle, the little boy. Boots, give me an awareness roll. Oh, perfect. If this were a movie, the camera would pan to behind Boots, and you would see a figure climbing up the side of the ship, and then slowly sneaking towards Boots, little knife in hand, and stabbing Boots in the back.
No.
That's okay. Boots is out of music anyways. He's useless, so...
And he misses,
Oh,
so
wow.
yeah, just as well. Round 4. Mishka, you're up.
Alright. Okay, I'm gonna keep trying to... Gotta try to take this guy down. So we have no more boons, though?
No, that was... Yeah, so this round there's no more boons.
Okay, come on. Oh. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna push that. There we go.
Oh, all right. This should take him out.
Double damage.
Yeah, how do you take out Sharkbite?
I'm just so sick of the guy, so I just keep pummeling and pummeling and pummeling and pummeling until every bit of his face is like a broken mess.
He's spitting out teeth, laughing at you
Yeah.
as you shatter his jaw, shatter his nose. And even Antaeus is like, whoa, man.
Oh no, Antaeus is well deserved, sir.
Gull Eye will fire at William. Gull Eye with his little plinker bow will fire down at William. That is a hit, William. Do you take it?
I know I'll evade.
And are you using your action to evade?
Yes, I have no more willpower.
Okay. You can move 1 square. You do manage to evade. Silverbeard is down, but he's spitting out blood. A little bit of vomit comes out. You see his skin starting to turn scaly almost as it begins to harden. And Sharkbite is gone. Let me remove him. Participant. There we go. Lisa Blackwake. She will step up, and she's going to double slash Cutter and William. I think. Does she have the willpower? She does.
It's such a brutal move.
Mm-hmm. And is that a miss? That's a miss. Misses them both. Nice. Antaeus, you're up.
What is my movement speed here?
For some reason, it doesn't have us in combat. You can move 5 squares. So, you could get up to here.
Right, I will.
There we go.
That. And there are 2. Yes.
There are. So double smash would be perfect here.
Yes, I'm going to return the double striking here and go for both.
Ooh, that's a critical. That's going to be a critical on both of them. They both are going to have to try to evade that. Oh, actually, she does not have fast footwork. Does she have fast footwork? No. Okay, you're going to hit them both.
I will do double weapon damage on both.
Whew. Roll the first one.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Epic.
Yeah, that's on Lisa Blackwake. Now, just click on roll damage again, and this will be on the Rope Witch. Gee.
Good golly.
Tell me that's not fun. How do you take them both out in one blow?
Maybe with a baseball style swing. Catches the first one right in the chest, concave that into the second, and they both overboard.
Nice. You just hear a little plop as they both go over the side.
Mishka does a little vomit.
It's like, oh, man.
After you turn that dude's face into applesauce? Come on now.
Right.
Vargan is out of willpower. But he's still going to try to stab William. With a master-crafted dagger. And that's a hit on William. And you've used your action, William, and you're out of willpower.
Yes, yes.
I think you're going to be okay. Yep, you're okay. Boots, you have a little 9-year-old boy trying to stab you with a knife. And his hand is trembling.
The worst part is his sword skill is better than his persuasion. So, you're really going to make me stab a kid.
There's one way to persuade that boy.
Non-lethal blow. Bonk him on the head.
Nice.
So he hits him with the flat of his blade.
Yeah.
Begone, child.
So that's actually,
Died instantly.
Yeah, so that's more than double his hit points. So,
Oh, wow.
Oh, goodness.
so Boots, how does this go down? And
Well-
no one else saw this.
Boots, he hits him with the flat of his blade, and the kid just goes down hard. And it's clear that this was bad. I think Boots is like looking at his sword in shock.
It's like, that's how hard you would hit a man, not like a 9-year-old boy.
He tries to just push him overboard.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
There's still a lot of blood. You're going to have to try and scrub that blood off of there.
It's from my leg. I'm wounded.
No. You just make him trip and he falls on one of the arrows.
Oh, there you go. I didn't do it. Gulai got him. You have a little bit of movement left, Boots. Unless you do want to dispose of his body, I'd say that's your movement.
Yeah, that's hilarious. I think he actually will sheepishly do that.
Then as we're finishing up, the credits are rolling. You see this little body buoying up in the surf, just floating on the top. That's where that boy went. Wolfhund, you're up next.
I'm going to rush up to Cutter. And I will see if I can use my last 2 little points to cast a level 1 treat wound.
Yeah, Cutter's down to 1 hit point.
Yep.
Nice.
Solid deal.
Much better. William, you used your action to evade. Cutter, you're up.
He doesn't have any willpower, but he'll step around his captain. And as Vargan slashed out at Captain William, he'll return the favor with the Bloody Peck. And
Nice. Solid blow. He is below half. You see blood spilling out freely. We go to round 5. Cutter, you're up first.
yeah, he's gonna do it again. He'll double slash. but
Worked well the first time.
yeah, we'll see.
Nice.
Yep. Just continue slashing.
Not quite enough to take him out, but really close. Silverbeard is still spitting up blood. Mishka.
Am I able to make it to the?
You could make it to right
Wizard?
there. So not quite.
Okay.
You could double move up to him, that'd be your full turn.
Yeah. So I guess I'll take a crossbow shot.
There you go.
Oh. It says obscured by token.
Cutter's in the way.
Yeah. What if I move over
Yep.
there?
If it says now, just uncheck it.
Okay.
Oh, almost a dragon. Man. You push?
Yep. Almost.
Oh.
Just missed it.
Do you have an 8?
But it's actually 7.
A
but
7. Dang.
Still.
Wolf, you're up.
Just because I want to make use of this, I'm going to do a d6 to my HP.
Okay, perfect.
So let me roll 1d6.
Ooh, 5.
5, okay. 3, 4, 5. And I get that much back, plus Blood Stitch.
Yep.
Which, if I remember, I get 1 more.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Perfect. And then I'm going to cast
Fire Blast? Or the lightning?
You said lightning? What?
Do you have the...
I don't have lightning.
Oh, you don't have the lightning. No. You do Fire Blast.
I'm thinking about that for damage purposes, but honestly, I was just going to heal up the captain.
You can do that too. Yeah, he's wounded.
So I'm just going to go ahead and heal the captain.
Nice.
Power level 1.
So you actually need to use the 5 willpower now, so you might as well do at least power level 2.
Oh. Yeah, that's a good point.
It'd be an extra d6.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and add 2 extra willpower, so... And I'll roll an extra d6 real quick.
Nice.
Hey, many thanks, Wolf.
Excellent. Antaeus. Fresh off your batting practice, You gonna go lay into Vargan?
I see no reason not to.
Nice. Oh, yeah, how do you take him out? Oh, hang on, that did Cutter. Sorry. Sorry.
Oh.
Let me fix Cutter.
Ouch.
Undo damage. There we go. Let me target that guy. Let's swap that here. Sorry, Cutter.
I'm a little overzealous here.
There, we took out the right one.
Right.
Yeah, you're just hitting everything that moves.
Very dangerous in close quarters, but over long distances, quite ineffective. So I'm glad that we got close.
Gull Eye, he's still up there. He's cackling. You'll never take me. Take this. From hell's heart I stab at thee. And he fires at Mishka. And an arrow from Gull's Eye comes down. Oh, okay. I stand corrected.
He hits himself.
He shoots himself in the hand, so this does 44. Let me roll the 44.
You need a little help up there.
Oof, takes 7. That bloodies himself. William, you're up.
Aye, what was the silver thing in Silverbeard's hand?
You lean down towards Silverbeard, and he'll give you... this is his little death scene. The storm begins to die down as Silverbeard is slowly fading away from this life. And let me turn off the rain as the storm begins to fade down. Where's the rain? There we go. Come on, turn off the rain. Brainstorm. Turn this off. There we go. Storm begins to fade. The rain begins to slow to a halt. And Silverbeard, you see the blood mixing with rain as he speaks. He looks down to his left fist, clenched around something small. Heh. I guess this thing ain't working no more. Pity, really. I could have been great and terrible. And he catches your eye and a scowl crosses his face. You think this ends it? And he coughs, red blood staining silver on his beard. The sea doesn't belong to you, Captain. It doesn't belong to kings or towns or noisy penguin folk. And lightning flashes weakly overhead. It belongs to those bold enough to take it. I held her, for a time anyway. And he reaches up and grips your coat. Promise me something. Die chasing the horizon. His hand slips, the storm breaks, and the wind goes still. He exhales one final time, his body slumps to the deck, his eyes glassy. His left hand opens, and a single silver scale clatters out of his grip. And let me drag that into the chat. There's it. The scale of the Gorgon. Now this looks like a small silver, like a fish scale. This was taken from the Medusa of Exile Island, and now that she is no more, it no longer holds any power. And thus dies Captain Silverbeard.
Well, I suppose I could honor his promise and chase the horizon, but Wolf, you think you could still bring him back? I wanted to keelhaul him before he died.
He's rapidly turning to stone. He might make a good figurehead on the front of the ship.
But I promised Cerberus I'd bring him back as a trophy, a plaything for him.
Aye, very well.
Boots. Golai is up there still cursing.
Oh, okay. Well, Boots does have a crossbow. Oh my god. That's perfect. That's perfect. He kills a little kid and then he just absolutely flops his shot. Oh dear, I see the fellow's problem now.
Yeah. Now you know how it feels. Let's see. Bargain Storm Touch is dead. We go to the next round. Let's see. Silverbeard. Cutter, you're up.
Let's see. How's Mr. Golai looking?
He's
bloodied, right?
Yeah, he's bloodied. He's sitting at like 5 hit points.
All right, he'll target him with his sling, and where's that thing? Roll.
Nice.
He winds it up and strikes true as he looks over the edge, and does not much damage.
Man.
Not
He
much.
staggers backwards. Yeah, his armor blocks all of that. He's got studded leather. And gives him extra against bludgeoning. Stones will never hurt me. Ha ha ha! Mishka.
About how high off the ground is he?
He's a good 30, maybe 30 feet.
30 feet. And we can convert hit points to willpower points?
You sure can. You choose the die, you roll it, you lose that many hit points, gain that many willpower, and you have to use it right away.
Oh, you roll a die for it?
Yeah, so you choose either a 1d4, a 1d6, or a 1d8. You roll it, you lose those hit points, and if it takes you to 0, you're down and dying. And then you'll gain that many willpower, and you just have to use it immediately.
Okay, because I was thinking of using levitate to try to get up there.
Ooh.
But I don't think I could get enough.
Can you levitate
I've only got
him
5 health.
out of the crow's nest and drop him in the sea?
Yeah. I don't think I could get high enough with. I've only got 5 health, so I'd be rolling like a d4.
Right.
But I guess I could try and then move the rest of the way and see how high I could get.
Yeah.
Okay, so I roll a d4. Oh.
Oh, so you get 1.
This one.
You have to use it, but it's not enough. I mean, you could do a magic trick.
Yeah, that's not even enough to do 1
No.
levitate. Can I still just do an attack on him?
Sure.
Okay. I'll try with my crossbow again.
There we go.
That'll hit. There we go. Dunk.
Okay, that will take him out. He falls over the edge of the crow's nest and lands down into the sea with a splash where you see sharks instantly swarming around his body. They've been drawn by some sort of blood in the water near the William. We don't know where that came from. That will put us out of initiative order. Excuse me. We can loot the bodies. The best part. So, the treasure to be had. So Vargan, he has an amulet. It's the amulet of the storm. Golai, old Merrick, he has Golai's plinker. That's his bow. Silverbeard, Silverbeard has a poison dagger, which he didn't use. Sharkbite has Shark Fang. longsword. Silverbeard has his sword, the captain's word. He also has a hand axe, the deckhand. And then he had the scale of the Gorgon that he dropped out of his hand. Now, as this crew falls, the clouds part, the black flag with a silver skull on it tears off in the wind and flutters down into the water, and the sea is calm for the first time in many days. Now, on his body, William, you also find a fragment of a treasure map, something that hints at a place called the Bay of Spirits. Give me a Myths and Legends roll, William, to see if you've ever heard of the Bay of Spirits.
Could I help him?
Absolutely.
Sure, I've heard of it. It's that bay where them spirits be.
There's breweries as far as the eye can see.
I'd have heard of it as well. Maybe. Oh,
Oof.
I thought I did, but maybe still. We'll see.
Wolf. Wolf has heard of the Bay of Spirits, and Mishka, you're like, oh yes, the Bay of Spirits. And you've only heard tales of this place. You've never met anyone from there. But it's said that many a strange and mysterious thing happens there. It's said that the spirits of the departed still walk the lands. Now, whether that's true or not, you don't know. Cutter, you've heard a small fragment of this, but it's that the Bay of Spirits is where the Brine Mother and Tempest, the storm god, where they lived before they were raised to godhood, that they were once people, if that is to be believed, and they had been raised to godhood, and that was their home, was the Bay of Spirits. And you think that's why it got that name, is because that's where the deities once dwelt, and perhaps they're there still. Now, who wants the loot? The Amulet of the Storm. This contains the Wrath of Tempest, Storm God. The wielder may attempt to gain control in order to calm or raise seas and winds, to cause or cease rain and storm, or to raise or lower the ambient temperature. In the right hands, this can do much good. In the wrong hands, Tempest be praised. There's also Gull Eyes Plinker, which is an enchanted crossbow. It's on a 1 or 2, it rolls a dragon. There is the Mastercrafted dagger that's poisoned. Shark Fang is a long sword that has enchanted 1 on it. The Captain's Word is a sword that has enchanted 3. So 1, 2, 3, or 4 is a dragon. This enchanted cutlass ensures that everyone follows the captain's orders. The deckhand is a hand axe that has enchanted 2. So a 1, 2, or 3 would be a dragon on that hand axe. And then the scale of the Gorgon doesn't seem to have any power anymore now that the Medusa has been slain. Anyone have a pick of those that they have their eye on?
For the amulet, do you need to have a specific school of magic?
No, you do not. Once you put it on, it's a will roll to be able to use it. So you make a will roll, and you can command the weather. It'll cost you some willpower as well, but you don't need to make a roll, just like a school of magic roll. So anyone, even non-magic user, could use this.
Okay.
Cutter thinks it would be an aberration for him to wear it as he follows the Brine Mother. So
yep, this
he
would
won't.
not fit well with Cutter.
Well, Boots, perhaps you'd like this sword. Make sure that everyone's following your orders from me, of course.
Well, of course, it did seem to work well for him. They were very loyal, his crew.
Offer Boots the captain's word.
Aye, I'm the envoy. I deliver the captain's word.
About Shark Fang, the longsword, the deckhand, or the Gull Eyes Plinker, the crossbow. I think, Mishka, you use a crossbow, don't you?
I'm not that good with it yet, but yeah, I do.
Old Goal Eyes Plinker might not be a bad choice for you. I think Boots is the only one that else that does a crossbow, but if you take the captain's word...
Yeah, boots can also help train you as well. That's the thing.
Oh, nice. That's a good idea.
Aye, and let's tow in this here ship. I'm sure she'd fetch a pretty penny in any port. Certainly if we tell the guards that it belonged to Silverbeard, I'm sure they'd pay a ransom for his bounty.
Anyone want the deckhand? Or the poison dagger?
Boots can take the poison dagger. I don't know if it'd be a
He's
one
not
he'd
really
use
into
only.
knives. I mean, you can learn.
Oh,
it,
yeah,
but he's
sorry.
got a-
I meant cutter. I
Okay,
can
cool.
take. Yeah, sorry. I said boots. Cutter can take the knife.
Does Antaeus want the deckhand, the hand axe? You could always throw it.
Sure. Antaeus, if there are no other claims, Antaeus will take the deckhand.
What about the Amulet of the Storm? Did Mishka
If
or
no one else
Wolf want
wants
that?
If no one else wants that, I'll take it.
Wolf will take it? Excellent. Wolf,
I don't really want it because it's another way of using my willpower, and I'm already like running out of willpower every time I do stuff. So
do you...
Wolf, let me borrow that amulet and open this bottle. I need to get it open. That looks like it will work.
do you put the amulet around your neck, William?
I can hold on to it if you don't want it, Wolf. It'll work as a bottle opener.
yes, go ahead.
As you take the amulet, William, I'm going to... Do you have it on your character sheet? I'm going to add something to it.
Yes, I put it on my sheet.
Perfect. I'm going to add something to the description that you will find out now that you have it. But you can choose to keep this secret or not. Let me add it to there.
Oh boy.
Perfect. Do you see it in the description of the Amulet of the Storm?
It's a cursed amulet. I knew it.
Fits perfect with William.
But Neptune wouldn't allow a curse upon me. No, this is just a blessing in disguise.
That bottle opener will be with you always. Let's do some experience. Did anybody not claim something? Is there anything that's missing? I think everything. Did Shark Fang? Someone take the longsword?
I don't think so. Cutter
and,
will pick up the scale of the Gorgon and maybe offer it to the captain.
Hey, this will be a nice trinket.
Darkfang did a lot of damage on me.
Yes, it did.
I will. I would. Yeah, I'd take it if I could use
If you could
metal
use it.
weapons.
Let's go to our landing page.
Fergus wasn't able to be here, but could we give the Shark Fang to
Oh
Fergus?
yeah.
Yeah, let me drop it on Fergus's character sheet. He might be inside a shark right now.
We do a post-credit scene where he's floating on a driftwood with three other people.
Perfect. He holds up his hand to wave, and it's just a stump.
Aye, and Antaeus took out the most of them, so to him goes the 100 gold I promised.
Nice, so 100 gold for Antaeus. Let's do some improvements. So in addition to Dragons and Demons, you can all choose 5 improvement rolls. Plus, for taking out Silverbeard, that's a heroic ability for everybody. So everyone can also choose a heroic ability. William, if you want to do your improvement rolls first, we can get started with you.
One moment.
Yep.
Alright, I'm ready.
Go for it. Ooh, almost got your awareness or your evade up. Excuse me. Oh, there we go. Myths and legends went up after hearing about the Bay of Spirits. Not your seamanship. You did have some good command of the ship. Oof, not your brawling. Not your knives, boy. 2 dragons on here. Come on. No. Do you know what heroic ability you might want to take?
No, I'll have to look at them.
Yeah, look them over, and you can choose one from the list. How about boots? And also be sure everyone does a full rest and recovers all your stuff. Boots, if you're ready to do your improvements.
Yeah. That's fitting. Little boys
right.
are going to be sneaking up on him. Oh.
Nice. Evade up to 17. One more, and it's maxed out.
That's a couple dragons.
Yep.
Oh, well, I can't complain. 17 evade.
17 is fantastic. And do you know what heroic ability you're going to take?
Yeah, he took double slash, and he's got dual wield already, so that might be
perfect.
pretty good.
So you can dual wield and double slash. So you could do it twice. Antaeus, let's do your improvements if you're ready.
Same kind of house rules with that.
Yep.
Nice.
Excellent. Oh, nice.
Very nice.
And then the big one.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
So that's
Alright.
only 4. You should have one more if you want to take one additional one. That's not spot hidden, evade, awareness, or hammers.
Nice.
There we go. Crafting goes up.
Great.
Do you know what
Great
heroic
rolls.
ability you might want to take? And you can always
no.
do like a robust, get more hit points, or focused, or there's one like the shield block. Of course, you don't use a shield, so maybe that's less useful. But yeah, do you know where to find the list if you want to look them over?
Yeah, I'll take a look at that.
Okay, let's go to Wolfhund if you're ready to do your skill rolls. Nice. Staves goes up. Ooh. Elementalism goes up. Crafting goes up. Seamanship goes... Are you going to get them all? Can you get swimming up? Oh, I cursed you. Darn it. And then do you know what ability you want to take?
I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. I already have some, so I'm just trying to see. I don't want to take magic talent because I already have it and don't want to take another
There's like a
thing.
master spellcaster. You could do 2 spells. They just have to be different spells in a single attack.
That is interesting.
Or focused is always good to get more willpower.
Yeah, I think I'll just have to go focused.
Okay. I can drag that onto your sheet for you if you like. You
Yeah.
never have enough willpower. There we go. And then let's heal those up. Perfect. All right, Mishka, let's do your
Okay.
skill rolls.
Eight. Oh,
Oh, nope. Is it no? There we go.
that's swimming. Oh,
That would have been a nice one.
yep. Up, that crossbows.
Hey,
up.
crossbows goes up. And how about mentalism? Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Excellent. Do you know what heroic ability you want to take?
Yeah, I think I want focused again.
Okay. Yeah, focused is always a good choice. I'll drag that over on there.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then Cutter, last but not least, amazingly well done with the spell cast on Silverbeard. That was very cinematic and fantastic.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks. So he used some acrobatics up in the crow's nest. So
Oh, you have a 16. Shoot.
yeah, it's just right at it. It was the highest one, and he did some spot hiddens. There we go.
Nice.
He's got a lot to learn on bows. That's great.
Oh, excellent.
Work on his knives some more too.
Knives,
He
no.
use that, not quite.
How about judgment?
And then judgment. We'll see what we get. Almost, not quite.
Do you know what heroic ability you want to take?
Yeah. So is focused one you can take multiple times?
Multiple times. Yep.
That or we talked about maybe like a variant of twin shot, but for slings, like
Yeah.
a quick double shot for slings. I think that might be better, but I don't know if you want to do that. If not, focused is fine.
I can make a twin shot for slings real fast.
Okay, cool.
Let's do that real quick. Twin shot, duplicate. We'll call it twin stone.
Yeah. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Nice. Attacking with a sling. Let's put this in here. Just edit the description. Two. Stones instead of 1. And I gotta change the details. Will be slings. Perfect. And then let me drag twin stone onto your sheet. Excellent. There we go. Perfect. Awesome. Well, thanks everybody. That was a blast. Thus ends Captain Silverbeard. Sad that Fergus couldn't join us, but he did go hopefully rescue that poor family on the Pearl Fisher, whatever the ship was called. But you know, we all serve a role on the ship, and now you know, we've rid the seas of the scourge of Silverbeard. Perhaps the Bay of Spirits awaits, but that is a time for another tale. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording, and I'll get this posted tonight, and we'll. I don't know when we'll get back to the Call of the Sea. My schedule's getting kind of crazy for the next little bit, but I'll see if I can sneak in something with the Bay of Spirits soon. I'm also going to have another similar type thing, an episodic series of adventures, but we'll be members of a thieves guild in town, and we'll get various missions that we have to undertake. And so you don't just have to be rogues. You could be a fighter, or it could be an enforcer, or a mage, you know, all sorts of different roles. But it would be more of a taking on missions for this specialized thieves guild. So I'll probably get that one up and running as well. So yeah, great idea, great premise, super fun. I know Damon that does Antaeus, you played in a home game with me. We did something like this, if you recall, for a while. So I had a lot of fun with that, so I may want to throw that back in there as well.
Absolutely. So that was a lot of fun doing that way.
Yeah, so I'll probably drop that into Dragonbane, and we'll do that. Same idea where, you know, you can show up for a single session, skip a couple, come back in, or play them all, whatever you like, and we'll just kind of do it the same idea. So it'll be each scenario is a single session, you know, 3 to 4 hour game, and it'll be just a ton of fun. It's a lot of planning. You know, there might be a heist, there might be you have to go kidnap someone or rescue someone that has been kidnapped. You never know what it's going to be. So anyway, that will be up and coming. So